So I guess welcome to No Backstory Session 2. I'm Ryan, the GM. It's the 3rd of December 2021. We're now using Dungeon World instead of D&D 5e because there's not any real reason why not to do anything, quite frankly, in this idea. So here's to go and see how this falls apart like the intro. Here are the players.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm playing something.
If you have a name, feel free to tell us the name.
I'm playing Ella Watch.
Nice.
My name's Dylan, and I'll be playing someone, I'm sure.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and I'm playing Morend.
Hi, I'm Callie, and I'll be playing Fizz.
Ooh.
Nice. So that's and Fizz. So we've got Ella, somebody, Mirand, and Fizz. Okay. Right. 2 seconds. Someone's apparently messaging me. Random modern idea involving random. So, Dylan, we'll take you first then. Do you want it to be given a random name, or are you going to pick your name after everything?
After.
Okay.
I usually like to pick a name that has something to do with the character.
Right. Okay. So, in that case then, what we'll do then for everybody is we'll go through everybody one by one, and we'll do the first roll for everybody. Once everybody has an ability, we'll go back through everybody to give you your secondary ability, okay? And that should give Dylan time to fill in his stats in the intro. Okay, yeah, I guess a good method. So for anyone watching that cares, first of all, why? It's Friday night. There's probably something on Netflix. And secondly, welcome, and hopefully you'll have fun. This is going to be a game we play set in post-apocalyptic modern world. We have our players that are playing random members of a village that are being exiled because their mutations have just developed due to the radiation from, the events that essentially destroyed the Earth. And they're going on some kind of quest that we don't really know what the reason is behind it yet, because that'll come. We'll learn that soon enough. Might all fall apart, but we'll see how that goes. Right, so in fact I'll go by the Discord order. That makes more sense. I don't know why I confused myself by starting with random people. So Anna, you're up first. Okay. So what I need you to do is I need you to roll me a D1000.
Trust me, this is fun.
Respect.
Oh, session 2 actually. Not 1. Ignore the 1. It's a very quick session 1. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Numbers.
I hope you're going to take a note of this. Okay. So somewhere on your character sheet, is there even a space to even take notes on these character sheets?
One says look. I can write in that.
Yeah.
It's at the top.
You can make additional boxes for bonds and stuff. You can make additional boxes for bonds maybe as well, because you can at least add them, which is maybe a better box to put in. So yep.
Global modifier.
No. If you want to have notepads, I can assign you all a notepad on this each, but they're a wee bit jank, but I can do so if need be as well. It's entirely up to you. But for the most part, you can let me know what you need. Right, let me go bring up what you got. Okay, so we're at, what number was it again? It was 723? I am probably going to make you re-roll if you get the same number. I am just for the start. But beyond that, it's fair game, I think, after the start. If there's double ups and whatnot. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is pretty nifty. Right, so Ella started with Astral Projection.
Cool.
Okay, so let me just read the description for you. This mutant can project its conscious spirit out of its body through space and into other planes of existence. The spirit is connected to the mutant's body by a silver thread that must remain intact for the spirit to find its way back from the other planes. The mutant's body remains comatose while its spirit is roaming. Okay?
Cool.
And what I can do is I will dump that into chat. In fact, do you know what might be better than us harassing the general text? I should be able to do this. So if I click message here, let me just get us a group DM so we can just dump stuff in that we don't need to. I can't be bothered messing around with all the roles on the server. So 2 seconds, I'll get this all added in. Let's see. That's the beginning. Let me see if I can get everybody else in. Okay, everybody should be in there, yeah?
Mhm.
Yep.
There you go. I'll paste that in there for you.
Thank
That's all
you.
I can. Yep. It's not a bad one to get from the start, right?
Yeah.
Astral Projection,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
I'll take that.
Everyone, we need to celebrate these now because they're not all good. That's something I got to call Dylan. So Dylan, yeah, a lot of these can be really, really, really bad.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. So that's fine. Astral Projection is pretty solid. Also, the fact you're called Ella Watch, that's pretty good for a watch.
That worked out.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's pretty good. You sure you don't want to name yourself before you get a
I was trying to think of one. I was like, really strong.
Oh. No, is it? My name's Richard, but my friends call me Buff. Yeah, there you go.
Achilles.
I call it Achilles if you want.
No.
It's when you end up
Achilles
with
is
no
a fine
ankles.
name.
Watch this as he gets a thing move. He says he has no legs or too many legs.
Yeah.
It's like multiple weak points.
Well, we're going to find out, right? Because it's now Dylan's roll.
Perfect.
Okay.
158.
Yeah. I'm going to find out what that is. Okay.
Oh no.
That can only be a good thing.
Whew. So, also, thank you. Exavity98, thank you very much. Hello all, and thank you for the raid, Lavila Rule. Welcome to this nonsense. Right, so Dylan, your character is super ability, or mutation I should say, super ability. Strangely coloured hair. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. This mutant's hair is an odd colour. And then we roll on either the basic or extended colour table. Okay.
Oh, good.
So I'm going to assume it's the extended colour table you
Of
want.
course, of course.
Also, thank you everyone that joined. These are all more than welcome. Nice. Spanish Dungeon World group. Nice. We're just learning what everyone's superpowers or not so superpowers are at the moment. It's very fun.
I have the power of hair dye.
Let me find
Once.
it. Let's
Power
see.
of manic panic.
Okay, so we've got this. Let me go find the color table. Let's see, extended color, extended color, extended color. Where is the extended color table?
What's it gonna be?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go yellow with purple stripes.
Ooh.
Players, oh my gosh.
What, sorry?
In the chat, game playing D-Roll in Spanish, West Marches, 79 players.
Wow.
What? How
Wow.
do you control
Impressive.
that?
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
That sounds like chaos.
Yeah, the fun chaos,
that is
though,
what
right?
we're here for.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Also, guys, I finally made it over 200 followers.
I was gonna say that I was gonna push you over
Woohoo.
200 and yeah.
Yatta!
3 DMs, that's how you do it. Okay, okay.
Fair. That's good. Yeah, a mini society for it. I'm still trying to find this extended color table. Maybe I'll just search for the word table and then cry with how many times it appears. Let's see. We'll go to the contents. That's probably the best place to start, and we'll get that. Right. So additional tables, color tables 1, 1, 2. There we go. 1, 1, 2. Right. So let me find this. So, as I said, you wanted the extended table, because you can roll in the basic one if you want. There is a choice. Also, thank you, everybody, for all the follows.
I will go ahead and take the extended.
A fine choice. Roll a D100 for the colour.
It's quite a lot of colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
77.
Salmon.
Oh.
You have salmon pink hair.
Salmon pink.
That's amazing. You were exiled for that? That seems harsh.
Yeah, that seems really mean.
Right, well, we have to see what the second mutation is. We have to see what the second mutation is.
Oh God. So that's fine, right? That's fine. But now you need to pick all your stats based on that. So are you going to be the face character?
That really did help.
You have to have a really high charisma character.
What does having salmon pink hair tell you?
Is that not main character syndrome from all anime?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, next up then.
I'm required to be main character.
Yep. Pink hair.
Right, Natalie, let's see
There
what you
you go.
get. Next, right?
859.
Ooh.
Oh, let's see. I love how it goes, oh, but we don't know what the number is.
Really?
Exactly. We're just like, eh.
A big number. Ooh.
So far, it's worked out that way.
So 859. Oh wow! I think you might enjoy this.
Oh no.
So, iron teeth and nails.
I'm literally called Ma Rend, and I got iron teeth and nails.
That's why I said you might like this one, right?
I shouldn't name it.
Just
Dylan,
like
you
a
should have named your
witch.
character.
Just like a witch. Iron nails grow very slowly, but will occasionally require filing, while iron teeth do not get cavities. If removed, they cannot be used to establish an arcane connection. I like that weird additional part at the end.
Like, what
Okay.
There you go.
That's connected to something else.
What?
Yep.
I mean, suddenly my -1 charisma makes a lot of sense, because imagine that person smiling at you is not nice.
That's so
No.
ridiculous.
But
Okay.
I suppose that makes sense because iron, the Fae
Yeah.
don't like iron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Fae don't like iron.
Yes.
Okay.
Natalie, your damage dice, right? So see on the template, on your character sheet, sorry, and it's got damage, and every of these should say D4 by default. Pop yours up to just a D6 for now.
Nice.
Okay, just because of that. Because again, iron teeth and nails, yep, that would reflect your weaponry built in. Dear gods. Right, okay. And Callie?
Me.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Let's see what your superpowers
okay.
are. Oh, okay, let's see.
3, 2, 1.
Let's make sure we get this done. 3, 3, 1. Okay. Let's see what you get. Then we'll do round 2.
Chew my way to.
Right, so 3, 3, 1. Powerful jaws. This This mutant's jaw and mouth muscles are extremely well developed and dense. It can easily crush bone between its teeth.
Wow.
Okay?
Why are me and you just like cannibals in the
so-
making?
Crunching people.
So, see if you kindly take notes of this, right? Remind me, if you're going to defy danger by trying to power through something by taking it on the chin, as it were, I'll give you a +1 to that. Okay? So, keep in mind that if, you're the exact opposite of a glass jaw. Rightio. So, everybody has their first mutation. At this point, Dylan, I hope you've done all your stats.
I've done my name.
Do you want to tell us your name, or you want to wait until you're rolling again?
It's Rose Fisher.
Was that Rose Fisher? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought that was appropriate for the
Yep.
pink
I love it.
hair and
Like
the
it.
salmon color.
Yep, it's good. It's very good. I like it. Oh dear. And yes, you can have the text for the power.
Oh yeah, I might need mine too.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put them in some kind of order. That's what I'll do. So I'll go back and I'll get the hair one. So let me just do that, just so they're in order. It's fantastic. Let's see. Why didn't that let me copy?
I feel like me and like Callie's character are at least cousins or something like that with a similar mutation.
And then it was
Like this goes wildly against what I was like thinking. My character is not strong at all.
why would you need to be when you've got a great jaw? Like
Yeah.
Munch your way through problems.
yeah.
Somebody points a finger at you, they suddenly don't have a finger.
Nom nom nom. Oh man. I can't the iron teeth and nails one's so peak though. Like for somebody called Morrind? Yeah. Yep, it's great. Okay, let's and then what was the next one? It was 331. Yeah, make sure I paste these in when I'm reading them out, because otherwise then I'd just have to scroll through the book a lot, and that's painful. Let's pop this in as well. Man, these powers. Yeah, it's not like as the first round goes, that's okay. The only like
Alright.
like I still love the idea that they were like, oh no, salmon pink hair, get out of this
Oh,
village.
yeah.
To be fair, like
That one's gotta go.
that's not like a bad power, because at least it's not anything like negative.
Yeah.
Right?
I wonder how they
Yeah, you
found
have now
first,
cursed
Callie.
me.
Like, were you just like eating a chicken leg and went straight through the bone, and everyone's watching like that ain't right?
It's like bit
Right.
off the
With you.
fork. Yeah.
With you and the pink hair, gotta go.
Oh dear. And then Hannah's just there collapsing every now and then, seeing other realms of existence.
Think I've got narcolepsy. Just
Yep. Okay, so back to the top then, right?
Okay.
So this is mutation number 2. Make sure all your stats are done by this point, folks. So yep.
Yep.
Okay, so Hannah, next roll, D1000.
Okay.
We'll see what your next power is. Oh my
Ooh.
god, a 29.
20 nice.
Wow.
Oh.
That
That could
feels
only
probably
be
not
good.
good.
Well, we'll see. Okay, this is fine. Can you roll me
Oh, okay.
a d4?
D4.
It's a good sign, good sign.
Someone says this is fine. That's really
Yeah, it's never
Everyone just
reassuring.
envisions that comic of the dog.
Yeah,
and
yeah, the dog on fire.
It's totally fine, folks. Don't worry about it.
really hard.
We're gonna find out in a minute. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So, you have claws. Okay.
Ooh,
This mutant
Cool.
has claws that can be used as weapons. Okay.
awesome.
We rolled a d4 and you got retractable claws.
Ah,
yes.
yes.
Okay, so we're all definitely related. We're weird teeth
Yeah.
and nails.
Yeah.
Weird teeth and nails so far.
So,
And I'm
Amazing.
just happy to be in.
And then
You just need
Oh.
to get something for your second one.
keep in mind, you'll pick up and lose them as you go, so don't worry too much about what you start with. So there we
I
go.
think it'd be pretty hilarious if I have nothing.
Well,
Like,
Honestly, you might get nothing for the whole game, though. You just got to make it work. Or
I'm just main character. That's
yeah. Right. Okay. Yep. Perfect. You've done all your stats.
Getting the robot shit.
Dylan?
yes.
Or Dylan. You've
What's
done
up?
your stats. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to give me your D1000 roll?
Here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Dylan, this is fine.
Okay.
You have You're a hermaphrodimorph, okay? A hermaphrodimorph. You have the ability to change your sex at will. The process takes about a day or so.
Oh.
The reason why that's amusing to me is because Dylan played a changeling in the D&D game I ran for him.
Oh my god.
There you go. With your beautiful salmon pink hair.
Definitely the charisma character in
Yep.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I put.
100%.
You're doing all the talking.
Day to
Oh,
change.
Can you do anything else during, like, do you just like trigger the change and then just go about your day as normal?
This
Or do you
village
just
is
have to, like,
sounding
sit
worse
there?
and worse as time goes on, though, isn't it? No wonder we have to leave this village.
It's a right dick of a village.
Oh,
There you go. Okay, there you go.
All right.
Hermaphrodimorph. A hermaphrodimorph, yeah. Okay, right.
Listen.
Hard
No.
to say.
Yeah, I couldn't wrap my tongue around that initially there. It was like a
It
hermaphrodimorph.
does take a second.
Yeah.
Hermaphrodimorph.
Right, Natalie.
385.
Okay.
Oh.
See what that is. I'm just yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just copy it over first, and then
Oh, yes!
a trail of slime.
Yes!
This mutant secretes slime as it moves along the ground.
You're pretty monstrous. This is fine.
Yeah.
No fucking wonder they wanted to be like.
Iron teeth and
You've all been
nails
kicked out by
and slime.
association.
Keep in mind though, it does say like a trail of slime, which implies it's just the soles of your feet.
That's what happens when I wear shoes and they just gungy all the time.
Yeah,
Oh.
squelch.
Wet socks.
You only wear Crocs.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
I told you they weren't all good powers, okay?
Only sandals.
And
Nah, bare feet, bare feet.
Oh, you wouldn't want to wear sandals.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
we'll never lose our way. You can always follow the slide path.
The slime trail.
You'll always be easy to follow, I suppose, yeah. Okay,
You
so
scout ahead.
this is fantastically useful. Okay?
Oh no.
G tolerance.
Oh no.
Okay?
G tolerance.
This mutant has an
Ooh.
easy time adapting to changes in gravity. It functions well in zero-G environments and withstands high gravity pressures better than others of its species.
Oh, that's amazing. But
Yeah.
how is that gonna be any use ever?
I don't know. We could go to space.
Yeah?
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But we're in a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Yeah.
But we don't have rockets.
I know. We're just like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Different planet. These are all being mean.
I told you, it's pseudo-Earth, remember, so it could be an Earth where they had a very, very lucrative space program.
Mhm.
Jeff Bezos and his
Like,
penis
this is so
rocket.
useful. How would anyone find this out? How would anyone know about this?
What's everyone's intelligence score out of curiosity? At that point.
It's not
Who knows
hard.
how to fly the
It's
rocket?
30.
Mine's 16.
What do you
There
all...
you
Okay,
go!
very good.
Here's a better one, right? What do you all mean? What's your main stat? Where did your big number?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Strength.
Okay.
Strength.
Charisma.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, did you all remember that in Dungeon World, your health is the Constitution score, and you're putting hit points in? Yeah.
No.
I haven't put any
not.
hit points in.
Okay, so put in your Constitution score in there,
Oh.
and everybody can add
To
4 to that number.
Oh, okay. Into the first box.
It will require you to put it into both boxes, right? Because that'll be like your total health and current health, if you will.
Ah,
Wait, it's which
that makes
box?
sense.
Above damage and above your con score.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
So whatever your con score is, Hannah, what was your con score? What did you put in?
15.
Okay, nice.
Wanted to be beefy.
Yep, so you've got like 19 health now. Yep.
Yep.
You're strong. Perfect. And Dylan?
12.
Okay, yep. So you've got... Is that 12 including the +4?
It is not.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. 16 it is.
Nice. And Natalie?
I'm like, it's Hannah again. We both
Yeah.
went straight to me. So
Twins.
Okay. And Callie?
Twins are cousins.
Mine's 16 as well.
Okay, cool. Is that 16 including the 4, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Cool. It's just because Dungeon World always gives the class like a starting lot of health, so I'm giving you all a starting point of 4. Purely because there's 4 players. That was it. Okay. So we now have our characters. So we've got Ella, Rose, Morand, Fizz. Fizz feels slightly G tolerance appropriate. Somehow.
Sure.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Now, let us find ourselves some kind of a quest to go on. So, can everyone roll within a Roll20, I don't know, any dice of your choice?
Oh.
Any dice?
Yeah. Okay.
We've all gone different so far.
Okay.
Next.
So,
Next.
it was close, but Dylan won.
Yes.
With 124. What I'd like you to do is roll me a d6. Okay. Oh, interesting. And then, let's see. Callie, I think you were next. So can you roll me a d4?
And
Okay. This has the phrase power vacuum in it. I just want you to know that's funny to me because of your and then can I also get who was next in line? Anna, can you give me a d6? Okay. Okay. And then can I get a d8 from you, Natalie? Oh my god.
What have I done? No.
It's okay, it's fine.
Again, just that meme. That's all I see.
Yep. That's all I got.
This is fine.
It's what I came armed with. This is really funny as well. So remember, Hannah, what you were saying off the recording? That last roll says a powerful wizard turned all the NPCs into food. No joke. Yep.
I have a cake again.
Yep. Dear gods. That's so creepy. Madness. Right. So these are on a. You just can help me come up with whatever the point of your exile is. So, politics was the type of quest line, right? That's what we rolled first. So it was like a fetch quest, defend the settlement, defeat the villain, politics, explore the dungeon, win the war. So that's what we got. We then got the model of the quest is a power vacuum, right? So that means obviously that has happened, thus causing your exile in some fashion. We then rolled oligarchy, which is an interesting one. So yeah, we can see if that even comes up or is relevant. And then the next thing we rolled was just the other features. A roll of a 1 on that particular one would have been everything hinges on a bumbling idiot, which I just thought was funny. But we rolled a powerful wizard turned all the NPCs into food. So.
Oh, I feel that's a problem for Fizz and powerful jaws.
I mean, I don't think it's a problem.
Maybe a problem for everybody else.
Okay, so what I'm
What
learning.
kind of food though? Are they cake?
So
Yeah.
what this tells me is, you have been exiled, right, because of some kind of power vacuum in your village, right? That's what we know so far. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. We don't necessarily know why, but let's assume the previous person in charge was a lot more tolerant of people with mutations. You clearly have had the short end of the straw this way. And the stress of it's maybe, pulled up all these new mutations. Hence why you may or may not know about your G tolerance powers, or not. But yeah, beyond that, yeah, I feel like you need to go and stop, because I guess there's been rumours of some other mutant, a powerful mutant calling himself the Wizard, I guess. There we go. This is feeling more like a Wizard of Oz.
You're a wizard!
And they seem to have been terrorising a whole bunch of other towns and villages. And anyone that doesn't bend the knee becomes brie. Or other cheeses are available. Okay.
Like a good Edam.
So, would you like to have just set off from your village, or would you like to have been in your journey a little bit? What would you like to have done? How far away from your village do you want to be?
Just set.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Now, much like in the nature of Dungeon World, okay, you all know each other. How do you know each other? Okay, so everybody needs at least one bond with one other person. Ideally, don't double up. So we'll start with Hannah. Hannah, roll a d3.
Oh. I think that I'm always surprised by dice rolls happening.
I think it's because obviously in like the normal Friday game it's so rare. Yep. Okay, how is Ella tied to Rose? Right? Right, what is the bond there? And keep like within the same vein as like Dungeon World, I heard rumors of this person, or I know a secret about them, or we were best friends, or we grew up together, or we're siblings, or like I don't know, like they taught me baking, like something.
We go to the same hair salon to get our hair dyed, but I don't know that his hair, their hair.
I think their hair.
Their hair,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. Their hair. I don't know that their hair. They're like dyeing it to like stop it being pink, and I'm dyeing my hair bright pink.
Okay, right. Okay. Are you
Pink
dyeing?
hair friends.
Are you dyeing your hair because you look up to Rose? Then.
Sure.
Okay, so is that your
Sure.
bond? Then that can be your bond.
He can
right?
like talk. They can talk to people, and I'm very bad at that.
Yeah, sure. There you go. There's your bond. All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Rose, can you give me a D2? Okay.
Cool.
How are you bonded to Fizz?
That is an excellent question.
Fizz has a powerful jaw and is surprisingly good at gravitational shifts. It's a well-known and documented fact. Oh, dear. Yeah. Keep in mind, same methodology as Dungeon World's logic, right? It could even be that you wrote songs about this person, right?
Songs.
It can be anything, as long as it's something that would tie you together. And remember, you grew up in a village and out in the kind of the wasteland, away from most other villages.
How about a childhood friend?
Sure.
We grew up together.
Okay.
Is that
Callie,
fine with you?
she is muted. Possibly away. Possibly
no.
sit here. There we go.
I'm here.
Yep. If you said anything, we heard none of it. So.
Okay, no, I
Okay.
just said, yeah, sounds fine.
Childhood friends, there you go. And how is Fizz bonded with Morand?
They discovered their kind of mutations together
Okay.
and were like, whoa, your mouth can do stuff. And they were like, whoa, your mouth can do stuff.
Wow. Okay, Callie.
So that kind of fits. As long as we've established that.
A veritable coming of age drama.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah? You okay there, Callie?
It sounded like a bad pickup line.
Oh dear.
Fine.
This has already been worth it. This is just amazing. Oh dear. Fantastic. Okay, yep. So you have an intimate past is what I'm taking from that.
Oh.
Okay.
Explorative one.
Morind, did that intimate past end well, or is it still a potential?
It's still a potential for
Okay.
it. Let's keep going.
Okay, cool. Right, but I need you to roll a d3.
Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
how are you tied to Ella? Didn't that just work out nicely as well?
Yeah. Tied to Ella. We went to school together and I sat behind her.
I really thought you were going to say, like, ballet.
Just kept watching you fall asleep and being like, why is there
Yeah.
two of her? Fuck.
I like it.
Okay, if that's the case, then at least we know how we know each other. Callie.
Hey! Damn it!
I love the fact that you were just saying it and you had no idea what you were saying and I'm sitting grinning like a psycho on the other side of my mouth. Like,
Oh, it's so good.
yes!
That's just it's how it goes, okay? Let's see. Right, so, fuck, where do you even go from there? Perfect.
Don't say down.
Yeah, no, right. Dylan, what's the village called?
What is the village called?
Yep, what's it called?
Oh, I'm bad at coming up with names. I thought this was established.
What's it called?
Do it.
I'll give you a clue. It doesn't matter.
To a generator I go.
Okay, yeah. I'm very proud.
Pendle.
Pendle? Okay.
Pendle.
I mean,
Cool.
That's a fine village name.
the village of Pendle.
Pendleton. Is that?
This is getting very, very close to that conversation I had off the recording, isn't it? About that chaos walking.
Yeah.
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 So, Pendleton? Pendleville? Pendulum.
It's built
I
out
like-
of the remnants of a giant, like, clock tower.
No. Let's stick with Pendle.
Pendle. Okay, so Pendle, right? Okay. Okay. And okay, can I have a... Everybody roll a d4. Okay.
Whoa!
Okay. So, I'd say that you are 2 days on your journey at this point, right? It's been 2 days into the journey. Has any of you travelled out like this far outside the village before? And also, what ages are you all? I would suggest all making yourselves a reasonable age, whatever that may be.
No, I'm 5 years old. just kept falling asleep and got held back in school.
Class and you're 5 years old, and after what Callie just said,
no. I said I was gonna say I just want to be 5 years older because I kept falling asleep and got held back.
So, am I going to suggest that you are all at least 16 or above? Yep, minimum. So, yeah. And I assume most of you are a similar age, given how you are all tied together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I think arguably only Rose is not connected to anyone by age specifically, right?
Yeah, it could be.
Got your rose blush
What was that, sorry?
from the Golden Girls.
Oh dear, that's good. Okay, so ages. How old are you?
We have to all be similar ages, so are we all
Yeah,
happy with,
someone pick an age.
I was just gonna say like 20s.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Done.
Okay. What? Somebody roll a d8.
I'm 26.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, cool. I guess I am too.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's go.
I'll be
27
20.
or 25, you could go either side.
I'll go 24.
Okay. Okay. So Rose is 20. We've got
Oh, right.
Fizz is 24, and the other two, Morinda and Ella, are 26. Okay, cool. Makes sense. It's interesting that a lot of your mutations are a bit similar. It kind of implies that it's based on
Something
like,
in the water.
Yeah.
It's out of 1,000.
Yeah. I know.
Mad.
It's,
Out of the 1,000 we went to get at least
none of those numbers were specifically close together either, right? Like it was
Yeah.
just as they fall. Because it was like a 700 odd, a 100 odd, an 800 odd, and a 300 odd for the first row. So yeah, not bad. Right. So you've been traveling for 2 days, which means the wastelands are perilous, which means we'll need to be taking a crazy journey of danger. So to do that, we're going to be doing the Undertake a Perilous Journey move, right, which is in our moves list. It's not on your character sheets, it will be in the compendium. Okay, and to do this, what we'll need is, if I can actually find the thing, I'll read it to you guys. So, this is when you're moving through hostile territory. You choose one party member to act as a trailblazer, one to scout ahead, and one to be the quartermaster for your supplies. One person can't have two jobs. If you don't have enough party members, it just means that job fails. Okay. Each character with a job to do gets to roll their wisdom. Okay. So, who is who? So we get Trailblazer, Scout, and Quartermaster.
I leave a trail of slime. I feel like I should be the Trailblazer.
I feel like I'm quite good at carrying things. I feel like I went on Duke of Edinburgh in school and just carried everyone's bags. So I'll be quartermaster.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Okay.
What is this action called again?
Undertake a Perilous Journey. So, in the compendium,
Perfect.
there you go. It's there. Right? So, who is who? Please type in our chat so we can track this. Or in Roll20, I don't really care where it goes. Just somewhere we can all see it. Yep. Okay, so we got a Trailblazer.
Regardless of what we are, we roll our wisdom.
Yeah. Unless you can obviously use your super mutation powers to assist you.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Me on you need to scout ahead.
So who's going to act as the scout?
Mm.
Is it Rose or is it Fizz? Okay, now if you're happy to do it, Rose, yeah?
Yeah.
Nobody would ever attack someone with salmon pink hair.
No, surely not.
Oh dear, nonsense. Okay, if that is the case then, we have our rolls. Can the three people with rolls click on their wisdom for me? Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
Okay, Rose, marking a point of XP.
Yeah.
Should be in the top right.
Got it.
Okay. Right, so Morand, you managed to obviously keep pace for everybody, you're making good time, etc. Ella, you are obviously, it's weird seeing Ella watch when we're dealing with people, like you're particularly doing the supplies, so you managed to keep everybody like fed, you're rationing out your supplies as well as you can. So that's working
Hide the
for me.
biscuits
Yeah.
for special occasions.
And Rose goes off to scout ahead. So,
Apparently the pink hair stands out really well.
yeah, it does. It's very strangely coloured hair after all. Tell me how you don't notice you being jumped by some bandits.
There's wow. There's pink flowers that I thought would complement my hair.
Okay. I like to leave that when you say pink flowers, we mean
Nearby.
actual like radioactive glowing flowers, though, as opposed to
Oh,
just
I would
pink.
hope not, but those would be very distracting. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So you get there. I'll need you to defy danger. Ideally with dexterity, so that you can have an attempt at dodging out of the way of
Do I
this bandit
Just-
attack. So you should be able to click on the actual the move on your character sheet. Defy danger.
just defy danger? Yeah.
It should
And
ask you
then
for
I choose perfect.
Excellent. Okay. So you dodge out of the way. Okay. However, something gets dropped that was important to you and or the group of you. What was it?
What did I have?
You tell me.
The flower?
That's not necessarily important to you or the thing. So things like maybe a compass, the map, something like that, because you're the scout, right?
Mm.
So something relatively useful. It could even be supplies, for example. That you're carrying could be like your water flask. It could be just something that would be useful on you as being like sent off into the dangerous world.
The map.
Okay, cool. So you've lost the map. That is now behind a handful of these bandits that you're facing. Okay. What do you do in that moment? As you see some wasteland bandits surround you.
How many are there?
There's about, say, 5.
When I notice them, are they approaching me hostilely? Or?
They've surrounded you, as you've been searching through a kind of some again rubble, and making your way past all the kind of debris that's on the ground, and then when you look up, you turn around and there's 5 of them around you. None of them are specifically right next to you, but they are you can tell they've spread out so that because you hadn't noticed them.
I hold out my hands and go, whoa. It's okay. We're not here to hurt you.
You hear laughter coming from a bunch of them, and then one of them turns to clearly the second in command by the looks of it, right? The wannabe leader of the group clearly turns and goes, "And are you male or female at the moment?" That's my question, right? So what are you just now? How are you presenting?
Is that out of character or in
Yeah,
character?
this is out of character. Yeah.
Oh, out of character? Can we say that every day I swap?
Yep, but what are you today?
Today, let's roll a d2.
Yep.
2 is female.
Okay.
Female. Rose, not Ross.
Okay. So is it just is it Roz then? Is that what we've got?
Yes.
Okay. So the kind of second in command kind of starts to kind of snigger and turns to the boss and says, "She thinks she's a danger to us, boss." And then he just kind of gives a dismissive look to his lieutenant and says, "What are you doing out here alone?"
We're like you. We were kicked out of the village.
What village is that?
What was it?
You named it.
I did.
Pendle. Okay.
We're mutants.
You see a bunch of them get a bit antsy about that fact, clutching their makeshift weaponry, and the leader says, "Pendle, never heard of it. Where's that then?"
About 2 days that way.
And then one of the other guys kind of sidles up, hands the boss man the map. He goes, "She dropped this." He kind of holds up and goes, "I assume this will lead me there." Hold the map up.
Yeah. I kind of check, oh damn, I really did drop that. Yeah, that'll lead you right there.
And,
Why?
Roll Defy Danger with Charisma for me. Okay, mark XP.
Got 6 or lower.
Okay. And then essentially they were deciding how they were gonna proceed. Whether or not the map was gonna be spoils enough for them to go raid that village, or if they're indeed still gonna claim you as a prize. So the bandits look at you and go, "Right, grab our men," and then 2 of the bandits run for you. And what does Roz, I should say, do?
No, it's Rose in this point.
Okay, yep.
Turns around and runs back to the group.
Okay, yep, so give me another Defy Danger with Dex then to try and get through all of them.
Ooh.
Look at that. So, since this is the first 6 that comes up, and given it might be difficult to get 1s and 6s and such, how do you want to continue? Do you want to do the doubles, require mutations to come and go, or do you want it to just be anytime a 6 or a 1 comes up? What's the feeling, gang? I think it's more exciting if it's anytime a 1 or a 6 comes up, personally. But
I think go full chaos.
Yeah.
Anytime.
okay. Okay. If that's the case, then what I'm gonna do is I'll start it from this scene. So your Defy Danger that you got a 6 in, right? I need you to roll a D1000 for that because there's a 1 in there. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So obviously, as you were, trying to make yourself as unappealing as possible, the stress of the situation has caused you to roll me another D8. Yep.
Oh no. Oh, nice.
Tail. This mutant has a tail. And it's a snake, a snake or other legless creature. So we're going to assume you've got a snake tail that you grow in that moment.
Alright.
Okay.
Where does the snake tail start?
It's best we never discuss it.
Does the snake tail have a head? Or is it just...
Okay, so that's that. And now you rolled a 6 in the Defy Danger. So as you push yourself to try and escape, okay, you have 3 mutations, right? And we'll just go from start to finish, right? So how the order in which you got them. And roll a D3, and that's the one you lose. Okay. You're now Rose forever.
I'm now Rose forever.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So you'll lose that mutation. Okay. So, the stress of that situation, you burn through, I guess, your hemaphromorph powers to make sure you're not captured by any of them. But it's kind of like body shape shifting, right? So obviously you're using that so when maybe they try and grab you, you shift that part of your body or something to get out of the way, right? Yeah, 12's pretty damn good. So, yeah. Sure. Describe the scene as you run back to the group.
I book it. My newfound tail provides just the right amount of
balance?
Leverage, balance, yeah, to dodge any of their attempts to catch me.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
And then as I run back, I feel far more feminine than I've ever felt before.
Okay. Yep.
And then I warn everyone the bandits are coming.
How do you take the news?
How many?
I think there were 5.
Oh,
There's
That-
4 of us.
that's not good math.
I got a tail though.
Hey!
Nice.
Amazing!
The tail.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we should leave.
Yeah, we should like
Yeah.
hover. We should at least just go sideways. Like,
You
let's
don't want to
just-
fight him?
I mean, I'm gonna actually. We might need to fight him because, and I'm just gonna point at my feet. They're gonna find me. Smile.
Can I pick up?
Unless we go in war.
Laura?
Why did you wear shoes?
Never wear shoes.
Can I pick them up and we'll just move? And then you don't even slightly trip. It's fine. I'm strong.
Why?
Okay, so Ella, do you wait for any further information from that, or do you just try
No.
to pick up?
No, I'm
Orange.
gonna try and pick them. Pick up Lauren.
Or are you going to allow this to happen, or try and resist?
I'm just gonna let it happen.
Okay, perfect. Oh dear, that's amazing. Yep. Please carry on, and you want to try and hide, essentially, from the.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rose, you should use your new tail to sweep up the trail behind us.
My snake tail?
Yeah.
Yes, that'll pick up slime very well.
No, there's
I'm not.
I'm
touching
carrying
the
it.
ground.
Oh, you mean the footprints? Yeah. I'll do it.
Amazing.
They'll be.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. So good. Okay, so if that's the case, I will let so Morand and Ella are busy. Fizz, do you want to roll on aid to help Rose with the hiding the gang, and it'll be a defy danger with dexterity for you, Rose, but it'll be aid for
Aid
Does
or
it-
interfere.
yes, that one.
Does it matter which order we do?
Not really.
And this rolls with nothing, doesn't it?
Um,
It's got a dash against roll.
I think do you have a bond with Rose?
Callie.
Yeah, she has a bond with me.
Oh yeah, childhood friends.
You can roll with a +1 then on your aid.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start with this then. Yep. Oh look.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I rolled a 1.
yep. So you know what that means, Rose.
You're very.
It's a stressful day.
Mhm. So let me get that done out the way. And so obviously both of you mark XP as the default, rolling a 6 or less, right?
Hey.
Right.
And then where are we?
I'm gonna level up from failing.
599. That's the point of the system, to be fair, right? That's why it's
Yeah.
it's nice. Okay. Rose, it's so stressful you develop weather sense. This mutant always knows what the weather will be, often days in advance.
Woo! Good.
Not can control the weather. Just knows the weather.
It's pretty useful, right?
Oh, I like it.
Oh dear. Also, welcome column. It says knobs because it's no backstory, no BS, knobs. That's why. Because so little thought has been put into this, and it's hilarious. Right, where are we? So you've got weather sense now. Enjoy that. I don't know why the stress just goes. Oh no, it's going to be rainy in a couple of days. Yep, fantastic. Okay, and yeah, the 6 is not great either. So, describe to me how both of you working on this problem gets you caught by bandits.
I like to think that my tail doesn't actually swipe it away. It just leaves a literal line in the sand or in the dirt.
It's
You're
just
still
a
getting used to
wiggly
it.
line back and forth, but like
Yeah.
all the way down.
Oh dear. And remember, if you want to use your abilities, right, we'll find a suitable stat for them and we'll make them work or not, depending.
Can't wait.
So yeah. But do we feel like this is going to make a difference now? Is it just that you are both like staring at all the lines that you've now drew over the footprints? Is that what's happening? Fizz, how did you fail to help in this example? What?
I think when we were kind of trying to like, I don't know, I'm going to hide behind something, like I hit like the side of the wall with my foot and just
Right.
really stubbed it really badly,
Mhm.
and then just went, oh shit, and it was really loud and not quiet at all.
Yeah. So because of that, right? So Ella and Morand, you just get like to the assumed hidey space, but you turn around and you see that obviously these like 5 bandits seem to have surrounded the other 2 that were trying to clear away the tracks. What do you do?
Fucking girlfriend, don't you
Shit.
dare.
Like
Yeah.
you don't
I'm gonna put you back down.
you don't
We're gonna
necessarily
turn it.
feel like you have been spotted yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
We could
My
sneak.
girlfriend fog right off. I'm going for them.
Okay, cool. I will join in with that too.
Okay.
Can I throw more at the back? Because I'm carrying them.
Yeah.
Can
I
I just like shot put them?
I feel like you can throw them, but they're probably only going to land like in front of you ultimately. Like you're not
Yeah,
in
that's fair.
superhuman levels of strength yet.
Oh.
But if you want to just throw them towards them, I will let you attempt that. But it's like a volley check with like a -1. You can use strength for it, so you might just want to click on strength with a -1. So see if you tick was it shaky
A weak.
or weak? Yeah, tick
Yeah.
weak. Click on strength.
Okay.
We'll assume this is a volley.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Mhm.
like just push them towards. So I just hit strength.
Yeah.
Just roll strength. Okay, cool.
We'll see how this goes. Click on like STR. Go. Okay. A 9's
Not
reasonable,
terrible.
And
and
the 6.
you rolled a 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose my things.
Yeah.
Sad.
And let's see what you lose in the attempt. So a D2. See what ones you lose. Your claws, right?
Oh, it's my claws.
Yeah.
Bye claws.
Yep. It's okay. It's okay. It's how it goes sometimes.
It's fun. I got to throw a person.
Yeah. So like.
I had a great time. Yeah, she yeeted you at the bandit.
So, Oren, you have been somewhat yeeted towards them. What is it you would like to do this scene, as the other 2
I'm
are
just-
surrounded by bandits?
I'm just gonna get up in their business and just be like, back the fuck up.
So, like you're trying to intimidate them rather than getting like the jump on them, because currently they don't
Yeah.
necessarily know that you're there.
Oh, right, okay. Even
Just
though they've been
attack.
yeeted in their general direction.
Well, that hasn't fully
Yeah, you need
happened
to
yet. I'm asking what
quietly.
you're trying to do as you're like being yeeted, kind of making
Okay,
close
if
the
I'm being
narrative.
yeeted, then I'm gonna try and just possibly punch one of them in the back of the head as hard as possible.
Okay.
Without them noticing.
If it is a punch, you're only going to be
Oh
rolling with
yeah,
your.
no, I've got nails. No,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and
You've got iron nails. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'll just reach up from behind one of them and just drag my nails straight down their face.
Okay. You can get a +1 from the fact that you've been volleyed at them.
Okay.
Okay. So you can roll to attack them. To attack and slash, yep. Mm-hmm. Well, hey!
Nice.
And there's
Okay.
a 6.
Yeah, there is.
Oh.
Roll your damage first.
6.
So it's just you push the button damage.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Leg.
Hey! Okay, so that particular 6 doesn't trigger anything, by the way, so don't worry about that.
I was about to end up with 9.
No. Damage rolls don't trigger
Hey,
anything.
we're back to the village.
Only the actual, like,
Goodbye.
only like skill type rolls, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So we do need you to roll a D2 though. to see what one you lost from your attack.
Oh, I've only got slime now.
Only slime.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna,
that's
this
it.
is suddenly not gonna work.
Gonna
Okay.
break up now.
Okay. But
No.
you take out one of the bandits straight away with that, right? Just describe, if you will, how he is no longer there.
I mean, my name is Morend. When my fingers get near his jaw, I'm just gonna grab the bottom jaw and just rip it out.
Okay.
Leave him, just let him drop. Look at the gang while holding the jaw still in my hand.
Yep. The 4 remaining bandits look somewhat shocked at this revelation that there were, others to join in. They all seem to be reaching for slightly more capable weaponry. What does everybody else do? So, for example, the 2 in the middle. Anything you're gonna try and do? There are 4 left. One has just been removed from the fight, shall we say?
I don't know if I would have been allowed to put this,
Yeah.
but in my pocket I've just got like kind of shrapnel bits of metal and things because
Okay.
she likes to collect things. Just wants
It's
to like
my
get
old
that
nail
on.
clippings and teeth.
Yeah, and just like exactly.
Gross.
Oh,
Shut up.
just
tokens of love.
throws them at one of them.
Okay, right. So you want to throw shrapnel at one of them? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Yes,
So
thank you.
I'll let you roll a volley attack with that, right? So click
Okay.
volley.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Just a regular volley.
Well, hey.
Hey!
It does mean no.
Oh
Got
no.
a 6. Yep.
They
don't worry
go
about it.
6. No.
Do you want to do
I
your?
know, isn't it? So
You can, because it was shrapnel involved. You can roll a d4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1
Yeah.
of
Your
my damage.
Yep. So the damage should be set to d4, I think, already.
Oh.
So that's 2 damage. That's okay. Okay. So let me just mark this down so I can track my banditos. And there we go. So now do you want to roll? See what ability you lose, my dear.
Sure. See what I lose. Okay.
What was your second power?
My G tolerance.
Yep, I'm sure you'll notice this.
Oh
game.
no!
Mhm. I mean, your shrapnel, you're trying to know your use your understanding of the weight they'd have in the mass used based on gravity. You volley it at them, perfect hit. Scrapes against a guy, obviously delays him somewhat. Looks mighty pissed off. Yeah, but it does seem to have. Deep down that you have lost something precious to you. I'm sure you're broken up by about it.
Yeah.
Right,
That's all I had left.
Rose.
Did the bandit who got his jaw ripped off? Did he drop a weapon or have a weapon on him?
Sure.
Cool. I run to pick up whatever it was.
Okay. Okay. Roll me a d2. Okay.
Ooh.
It seems to be a makeshift pistol,
I
like a junker pistol.
hold it up and I aim it at someone,
Okay.
preferably an enemy.
So we've got bandit that has Oh, it's a nice clarification as well. Preferably an enemy. So we've got a bandit that has some shrapnel stuck in them, and you've got 3 others that seem untouched.
I'll go for one of the untouched.
Okay. So, man, that's a terrible name for the bandits. I might just call them the Untouched. That's terrifying and quite self-explanatory. Right, okay. So, do a volley. Okay. Right, and excuse me. Let's see what the. Right, so you need to pick one of those options for me, okay?
Yeah.
And ultimately, the ammo thing just means the gun will no longer work.
after this. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I'll take the ammo one.
the other one, so that was the only shot I had. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
That
perfect.
makes sense in my head.
Roll damage. Set your damage to a 6 for this. In fact, no. Set it to an 8. Set it to a D8, and that'll be it. And then hit the button. Okay, that guy's gone.
Ciao.
Yep. Where did you shoot him, and why is he no longer with us?
Straight through the heart.
Okay. Yeah. There's like a thunderous boom from this as like bits of the gun like blow apart when you pull the trigger, because it was clearly just like held together with like scrap and elastic bands. And
hope.
yeah. And yeah, the thing just like volleys through this guy's heart, and there's just mostly a hole there now. Okay. Right. Well, 2 down. Ella.
Right.
You've s-
Having yeeted.
Yeah.
I have all the like packs and stuff.
Mhm.
So can I like Samwise Gamgee it and just pull out a frying pan?
Sure.
Smack one of them on the back of the head.
Can do that. So that'd be a hack and slash.
But,
Yeah.
Cool. oh, there we go. Hey.
But hey.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I can just go back to the village.
So now roll for me. Your damage, you can put that up to a d6 as well.
Whoop, whoop.
No longer a mutant. Congrats.
Oh,
Okay, so you bonk something in the
Dink.
head for 2 damage. Yep.
amazing. Can I have bonked the shrapnel guy? Because
Sure.
he's got stuff in his eyes.
Yep, you can do it. That's fine by me.
Dink.
Yeah.
I don't. I've only got 1 mutation, so I guess I don't need to roll.
Correct. I'm afraid.
Take
Correct.
it away.
Yep. Just means that you want to be doing more things to justify rolling more to get,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
chances at gaining.
Yeah, fail, guys. Fail more often. Like me. I have 3 XP.
So,
Uh,
so there's one guy looking really, really badly like shrapnelled and frying panned. 2 of them look untouched. One's just been shot through the heart, and there's no more heart or like there. And one has missing his lower jaw, or just his jaw full stop, I suppose, is gone. So, only 2 of them are functional. They still seem, given how fast this is happening, mighty shocked at everything that's transpired.
I throw the remnants of the gun at him.
Okay. Do a volley. Yep.
See, guys? Easy XP.
Mark XP. Okay. The leader type seems to just grab it, as it gets volleyed at him. He just kind of grabs it. And then, he kind of throws it to the side. As he does that, though, in fact, no, he's just going to throw it back at you. So roll a d6 for me. Okay, you take 1 point of damage as he bonks you in the head with this gun. This was what was it, Big Trouble in Little China? That with the all in the reflexes.
All in the reflexes.
So I guess this guy's played by Kurt Russell now, I suppose.
No, we can't kill him then. No, he must live.
Right, okay, that happens. So
He's hurt.
So you've seen Rose try and throw like the remnants of this like junker pistol at the leader. He's grabbed it and threw it back and bonked her in the head. Right. The longer you hesitate, the more I need to then make a move as these guys. Most of dungeon rolls based on reactions from you guys, so feel free to keep.
I was gonna. I mean, if I've got powerful jaws, and it says my mouth muscles are extremely well developed, can I? I'm gonna regret saying this. Can I also spit really well?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if I go into my other pocket and take out another piece of shrapnel, and this is definitely like a nail or something, like a long nail.
Okay.
And puts it in her mouth and then just spits it at the one that's like covered in shrapnel and been bonked on the head.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Okay. For some reason, give me a volley.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay!
Yep. So mark a point of XP.
Hooray.
Okay, and then roll a d4.
Okay.
Take 2 points of damage as you cut your mouth.
Right.
You've done this before, but you've had time to file down the stuff you've used, so this has obviously been a particularly sharp nail. Or tooth, or whatever it is that you're...
Yeah. I was like a fingernail.
Yep, okay. So Fizz starts like coughing up a bit of shrapnel. Marand?
I'm gonna just try and get one of the guys in a chokehold and just try and choke him out, just like, go to sleep.
Okay, so I need you to defy danger with strength. Okay, so what happens here is you can obviously leap to get it. The two that are left, you've got like the leader type guy that threw the pistol back, and I assume you might be going for him or whatever, like to try and like chokehold him out. Is like sidekick dude is put like the second command is like pulled out a junker pistol, and you have a choice. You can reach the leader and try and like pin him down to try and get him to go to sleep, or you can try and step in the way of the person lifting the gun towards the other members of the party. And who have we got? Let's roll a d3 and see who's going to be the target. 2 wee seconds. We'll see if that makes a difference. Okay, so it's the person choking. Yes, in fact your partner, as it were. It's Fizz.
I'm gonna get in the way of the gun.
Okay. I need you to roll a d6, or sorry, a d8. In fact, it is. I need you to roll a d8 for me. Okay, hey!
Nice.
So you managed to somehow, whatever it is you do, you've managed to mitigate the
Catch
blast.
it in your teeth.
I've not got iron teeth.
No. She's managed to
Catch it in
mitigate
your
it as
slime.
moving the gun mostly out of the way, hence why it's only 1 damage and not all the way up to 8.
Okay.
Do you get a mutation though?
Yeah, so we need to go and roll that now. Yep. Okay.
Maybe this is how you blocked it.
It could be, actually, yeah, very, very possibly. Let's see. It's not.
It's not. I'll get the immediate no. Okay, what hell am I suffering from now?
Okay, I need a d20.
Oh god.
So this is clearly you activated some okay. So
14.
single colour spots or freckles, okay, is the thing you've just rolled there, right? And it's strangely coloured skin.
Okay. So I'm just turning into a tiefling.
Okay. So
I'll take it.
what colour are your spots or freckles? We can roll on a table if you want, or you can pick.
Oh no, we're rolling for everything. We're rolling from everything. Come on, let's
Respect.
go.
Extended table, please.
Extended table.
Chromatic table.
You match me.
Okay, feel free to roll a d100.
51.
Maroon.
Ooh. Ooh.
You get maroon spots all of a sudden.
tiefling.
You just get covered in maroon spots all of a sudden.
Far away. That's
Distracted
gonna.
him.
It's gonna be very odd.
Covered in blood.
Okay, that's your new mutation for that. Yep. I am very interesting, right? Because so you oh you can now go back and find it all. So
I tried.
I know I've moved too fast. That's it. Too fast. Where are we? And I'll put in the roll of that. Go. There we have it. Okay, so there is the as I said, the loud bang. Morend pushes the gun mostly out of the way. and then all of a sudden you just like surge with all these like maroon spots all over you. As you do. Okay.
Can I pull out a second frying pan?
Sure.
And try and like either side of the head.
Double bonk.
Yep.
Yep.
Because one didn't seem as effective, so we'll add a second one.
And are you going after the one that just tried to shoot, or the leader type?
Yeah. The one who tried to shoot.
Okay, and there's still the person with the shrapnel as well,
Oh yeah.
that I think you're next to. I think you're close to.
Oh yeah, I guess them then.
Okay, it's up to you. You can go
Right
for any of
then.
them, yeah.
It seems most effective with it's a short range weapon.
Yeah. Okay, hack and
Grab a second
slash
frying
then.
pan.
Okay. Yep. No ones or sixes to worry about, that's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Damn it.
Right, so what did I say the frying pan's damage was before? I think
A D6.
right, so you can roll a d6 plus 1 for the second frying pan.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
So 2 damage. That's
2
okay.
damage again.
Okay, I need you to roll a d6 now.
Okay.
Okay, so as you bonk the guy with the shrapnel on the head with both your frying pans, he goes down, but as he does, you then feel the sharp sting of like a shrapnel knife that he stabbed you with in the kind of the side as he's fell with that 3 damage. Okay, but he is now out cold. Right.
Was the guy who threw the pistol back at me still up?
Yeah, the leader type guy. Yep, he's not been touched
Yeah.
at all. Yep.
Cool. I want to touch him.
Okay.
I'm gonna run at
We
him.
caress his face.
Okay. Yeah, you run at him.
Run at him and use my snake tail to wrap around his throat,
Okay.
and then keep running.
Right. Okay. So you're trying to like get him on the ground, or just what? Like, what's the?
Or I'd choke him out, and I guess it would only have to.
Oh, I think I lost you there. Did I lose everybody? Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh, that's
Okay.
weird.
No.
Did I lose everyone?
There was just
Yeah.
dead silence for a little bit.
Yeah, that went really quiet.
It's okay. Well,
I was like,
okay.
was that a bad move?
Nope, describe it again for me, because I obviously cut off. So
Yeah. Just bring him to the ground for now with my tail
okay.
around his throat.
Right, cool. In that case, then it'll be a defy danger with strength. Okay, so excuse me. You do that. As you do that, you see him pull out what looks like a kind of big like shrapnel blade, like a kind of machete. You know that if you're going to do this, you're not going to be able to pull it off without being like nicked by the blade. So you've got a choice to like try and kind of carry on and do it anyway, regardless, or like break off. What's your?
I'll do it anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Roll me a d6 plus 1. That's the damage you'll be taking. Ooh. So you take 6 damage, but yeah, you take the hit, slide past him, wrap your tail around him, and then like yeet him to the floor.
Yeah.
Nice. Right. Next.
I'm gonna keep going for the guy that just tried to shoot.
Okay, yeah. What are you gonna do to him?
No. I am just gonna try and punch him.
Okay, yeah. Hack and slash.
No more +1.
Hey.
There's a 6.
Yep. It's okay. Yep. So yeah, you volley into him, or not volley into him, sure to say, you like have a go at him. Can you roll me your damage? And it's back to a d4, because you're not armed currently. Okay. It's okay. I'll do damage to the guy. Right, now you can, if you expose yourself to the attack as per the effect text, do an extra d6 damage if you want, but it means he gets to hit you.
Go for it. Let's see if I can bring him down.
Okay, roll a d6. This is for you. And roll a d6. And this is for him hitting you. Hey! Ones all
I
around!
can roll his ones right now!
It's okay, it means you only took 1 damage, and you did
Yeah.
2. Net gain to you.
Indeed.
Yeah. Rightio.
The D2 to see what I lose.
Don't you only have 1? Or do you
I've got 2.
have you? Okay,
I've got the
cool.
skin in this.
Oh yeah, maroon.
Okay, yeah, I forgot you just got the skin. Yep. Okay. Well,
And goodbye, skin color.
yep. It was only a temporary thing, obviously. A flare up. Okay. And Fizz? What's happening in Fizz's life?
How many are there?
2.
2.
Yeah, because the shrapnel guy's gone because of the double frying pan.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just run up to the closest one and try and like chomp their arm off.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Sure. The leader guy's been dragged to the ground because of Rose by their snake tail, and Morin's just punching a guy as he's like trying to smack his like junk pistol at her. So it depends who you want to get involved in.
I'll go towards Morend.
Okay. Yep. And then you want to just chomp the guy's arm off. So yeah.
If he's trying to like grab the gun or whatever.
Do a hack and slash for me.
Sure.
Okay. And yeah, that's ridiculous. So I roll a d6 for me, and this is damage you're going to take from the guy trying to defend himself.
Oh no.
Okay. Perfect. Right, so
okay.
take 1 damage, and as he flails his arm out, that's the arm you just like munch off, bite through.
Great.
Crunch.
Good.
He just
Big old
screams.
chomp.
He screams and he passes out. Obviously.
Good.
Yep. So Morand, you're kind of holding a guy by like his kind of junker armor, and his head's just like, went limp, as his arm is just ripped off on the side, as your other half is got herself some lunch. Okay. Anyone gonna try and take on the leader who's been like pulled to the ground?
If he's been pulled to the ground, I'm going to just try and start
Yeah.
stomping him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna frying pan drums on the head.
Watch out for my tail.
I'll try and be careful.
Okay, so Morand, you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just going to start trying to curb stomp him right in the gut.
Do
Hard
a
as I
hack and
can.
slash? Yep.
Because if the tails are in the neck. There's a 1.
Is it indeed?
Ooh.
Well, hey! Let's find out what that is. Okay. That weirdly rings a bell, but it's 331 we had.
331.
Yeah.
What have I got?
Prehensile feet.
Slimy prehensile feet! Yes!
We knew this day was coming, right? The slime was a prerequisite.
Precursor.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So
Oh god, I'm standing on him with those. That's gonna suck.
Well, yeah. Prehensile feet. Yeah. So the mutant's feet are as dexterous as hands, with toes and possibly a thumb that are capable of fine manipulation and grasping.
Interesting.
Beast, then, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh,
So you have slimy ones of those now.
Yeah.
That's so gross. But here we are. So roll a d6 for me, please. and then a
6.
d4. So he's attacked you for 6 damage. With his sword. Sorry, 7 because it's his sword. So yeah, his shiv thing is a bandit sword. So it's 7
Straight
damage to
through
you.
one of the bottom and the 3.
And that's damage you did to him. Cool. Man.
Can I
Ouch.
play the drums on his head
Yep.
with my frying pan?
Yep.
Or attempt to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh no.
I
So
felt like that was
There.
coming.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
so mark a point of XP,
Oh,
Cool.
no.
Cool.
and then give me a roll. I like the idea when you go to lift your foot back up, Natalie, like more in, like you just like his like body lifts up a bit with it, and you're like, ew. Your toe suddenly splits into a thumb. Like it's who knows?
Oh,
9. Wow.
9.
Wow.
Yeah, you've rolled quite
What?
low, haven't you? Like
Yeah, I rolled like a
Interesting.
29 or something as well. It's weird.
yeah,
It's 1,000 numbers.
that's mad.
I would have passed what's it called? A divine intervention check.
Mm-hmm.
Would have.
Man, that's so crazy.
Um,
Okay, let's see what a 9 is. Oh my god.
Oh no. What she got?
Amazing.
So, roll me a d6 plus 1 first to do the damage.
Okay. Cool.
Ryan's got the hands clasped together.
Aw.
It's beautiful. You just know
So
it's
you
beautiful.
take 4 damage
Cool.
from him defending himself.
Yeah, that's fine.
When you look up to your party members after being stabbed by this wonderful man, can you roll me a d8, please?
Oh no.
Okay. And can you roll me
You again.
a d4?
The more rolls,
There's
the
too
worse
many
it gets.
dice involved.
And a d6.
Why am I still going?
Perfect.
Oh,
So, when you look up
Okay.
to your other party members, you see that you're now an anthropomorphic animal. This mutant appears to
Cool.
be an uplifted or an anthropomorphic talking mutant animal.
Yes.
Roll on the creature
Awesome.
table to find out what kind of animal we'll get there. Okay? The anthropomorphic appearance you roll is half. Your body is half human, right? Facial features are
Okay.
all the creature, right?
Oh.
Then your hand development that you rolled is clumsy hands.
Oh no!
Oh.
And then pedalism
Mm-hmm.
is fully bipedal. So you lucked out on that one.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
That is good.
nice.
Still got 2 legs. Great.
So you drop your frying pans because of that, obviously.
Oh.
Because of clumsy
my frying
hands.
pan.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then let's go find the creature table.
Oh, can I get the text?
Yes, thank you. I'll
Okay,
just
yeah,
quickly
just forward.
scroll back to that. Yep, perfect. So I'll do this in steps. So there's that, and then I'll get the.
Also, mainly because I couldn't spell anthropomorphic.
It's okay. I'll put in all the things that you rolled as well. It's so nuts. Okay, there's everything that you rolled there, and we'll get the creature type now if I can find out where that lives. Okay, tables. Where are we? Creature tables. Okay, 114. Okay, so roll me a d10. Okay,
That could mean anything.
it's interesting because I don't know if this can be one, so do you want to roll me again?
Oh.
I'll re-roll the 10.
Reroll the 10.
10 was plants, and it does specifically say it's an anthropomorphic animal. So,
I want to be a plant. Plant
mammal.
person.
So 5 to 8 is mammals.
Okay.
So you can be some kind of mammal.
Cool.
What would you like
Cool,
to be?
cool,
In
cool.
fact, oh wait, there's a table for this, I think.
Oh, yeah, tables.
I think there's a table for mammals.
Mammals.
Where are we here?
as we know, we have to roll for everything.
Yeah.
this is true.
It's no backstory.
The only way.
No decisions shall be made.
It's better this way ultimately.
Decisions are hard.
Yeah. Okay. Roll a d100 for your mammal. Great.
That's a
Great.
lot of mammals.
Gotta love these phrases. Oh, I see. A rat.
Amazing. Queen of the rats.
Yep. So you now have.
Where's Fleabite?
Yep.
Fleabite!
Why is it always rat people? Like it's always rat people.
That makes sense that I've got clumsy hands then.
Dexterous little fuckers.
Yeah, but they're
So
too
you just
big.
turned into a rat in front of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wait, snake tail. Is there any other nature review snake like this could prove interesting?
No, just tail.
So this leader type guy looks up. Kurt Russell, as we know, looks up and is like, "Eh?" And then like he attempts to like scramble away, but obviously he's got like a tail around his neck, some frying pans lying at either side of him, amazing, and now recently stabbed rat lady, yeah, okay, yeah, what he's doing as he's trying to get away.
I'm just
Can
gonna
I-
stand in his face with my horrible, weird, slimy feet. Hand feet.
Oh yeah.
2 seconds. Let's hear from
Ah.
Rose first. I think Rose has not had anything in the last rotation.
I was just gonna say, can I intimidate him?
How would you intimidate him? You'd maybe need to fight for his attention away from Rat Lady, but yeah, you could definitely give it a go.
I'd squeeze my tail to get his attention around his neck, and then like quit fighting back, or you'll breathe your last breath.
And then you're gonna defy danger with charisma.
Okay.
Well, guess who got a mutation?
I did.
So, roll your mutation. Okay.
Very close to that as well.
Yep. A lot of the numbers that are close together do, like, certain ones are like 118 all the way up to 122, for example, are the same thing. So, there is a chunk of overlap. What's this one? 154. You develop strangely colored eyes.
Good.
This mutant's
D100, I
eyes,
assume.
this mutant's eyes are an odd color and may not even have a visible iris or pupil on either the basic or extended.
Just
So that's strangely colored skin, hair, and eyes that we've had this
Yeah.
time.
it's just dramaturgy.
It's just
That's what you can do with that spell.
So we're on to
Change your hair color, change your eye color.
go to that table again. So this was the extended color table. You rolled a 30. That is fuchsia,
Ooh.
which is
Man,
very vibrant pink. Yeah,
Many shades of pink.
I like the idea of that because it's then almost like the the angry glow to go with the nice salmon hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, madness. I hope you can weaponize these powers. So yeah, like the only thing I can tell from that is that your intimidate is probably going to look more badass, right? If you've just got
Yeah, right? Because suddenly I'm like, "Rrr!"
suddenly fuchsia glowing eyes. That's pretty damn cool. So yeah, because of that happened, and that's quite conveniently happening at the same time. Might not have. I won't present you with a choice.
Okay.
I think he'll just like let go of his sword, and like put his hands out to the sides, and then like hint at the fact that like he can't really speak because you've got your tail wrapped around his neck.
Someone grabbed the
picking up
sword.
that sword with my
Yeah.
feet.
Yep. Yep. So you have a
Oh,
sword.
it's all slimy.
But want it back.
It's so ridiculous.
Then I'll loosen my grip on his neck.
And you hear him like coughing up a bit. And he's like, then we leave each other alone, no hard feelings. He's like rubbing his neck.
Why'd you attack us?
It's like, kind of looks around and he goes, take a look around. You're obviously a bit too young to realise how it works out here.
We'll explain it then.
He kind of like spits, probably blood or something up. And he looks at you. He looks at the rest. And he looks up at you, Morin, and he goes, I see you don't teach your young.
Been in a teach them. They kicked us out because
He like swears, and he says, well, I think his swear is no fucking shit. And then like scrambles back a little bit and he says, well, is this it? And he kind of nods towards like the sword that you're holding up at him and looks back to you, Rose. And he's like, or am I getting to? And he points over at obviously the one person kind of left. Are we able to leave?
with one arm.
Yeah. Technically 2 have passed out. They haven't been killed. 2 are passed out. The guy that lost his jaw is dead though. And the guy that gets shot through the heart he's long gone.
Does one of them visibly have like the map on them?
He does. The one that you're
He
speaking
does.
to just now, yeah. Like it's like half tucked into like his armor or something.
I just walk up to him and be like, I'll take that back, please.
I kind of just
Put my hand out.
yeah, he coughs a little bit and then just kind of like doesn't make any moves and he goes, and that's us, is it?
Where are you staying?
Yeah, like, half laughs to himself and like winces in pain and looks at you and goes, looking for a bed after all.
A shrug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says,
I look at everyone else like, you guys have any better ideas?
Yeah, I don't.
You want to go back with him?
he looks around and goes, oh, we need a new crew by the looks of things.
Literally were trying to shoot us and shank us not 5 minutes ago.
And he shrugs as best he can out to the side like, that's the wasteland for you.
What guarantee that there's going to be that we don't get back to your camp and you shit?
And he kind of like rubs his neck and goes, as long as you don't tell that I looked like this after 5 minutes with yous, it seems square to me.
Alright, say what, you got attacked by, I don't know, fucking rad scorpion or shit.
And he shrugs and he goes, seen worse. They'll believe it.
I'm game for that shit, why not?
I'll tell you what, I'll even
I'll let
sweeten the
go
deal.
completely.
Yeah, and I'll sweeten the deal. You can keep the blade.
Oh, you sure you don't want it back?
Oh,
And I'll
thank
offer it
you
out to him with covered in
so
slime.
much.
Yeah, if that's the case, he does go to take it back then. He goes, I waste not, what not. And starts
Oh.
slurping the slime off. That was slurping the slime off, by the way. Very. Yep,
Oh,
slurping the slime
slurping.
off. Yep.
Careful, it could.
Slap.
I'll just tell him and be like, careful, it could be infectious.
He kind of looks at you
Oh,
and he goes,
corrosive.
you just see him looking wipe his, maybe on one of the bodies next to him, like the guy missing the jaw. He just wipes his hand on him instead. And then he goes, he picks around some of the bodies. What he does is he goes over to all of you, and he hands you like some shiv knives. Basically they're like scrap knives essentially made of like shrapnel and stuff. Clearly like loose like fabric bound handles and stuff. And he goes, well, can't have no crew of mine not be armed.
No, we're not your crew, you're our crew.
He laughs and he goes,
You.
he laughs and goes, that isn't how I remember it. Well, let's go. He walks off and does that over the shoulder gesture to come follow him. And we go to break there.
Yay.
Cause yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
we're bandits now.
Well,
Bandits
I will
now.
say, before we
Yeah,
leave
screw the
that
quest.
Yeah, sorry,
Bandits.
go
place,
for
before we
it.
leave, I'm,
Yep.
I'm just gonna pick all the shrapnel out of that guy's face and put it back in my pocket.
You hear him like wince
Do
as
you
that
really need
happens.
to keep my baby teeth?
So
like,
as-
Yeah, they're
I got rid
useful.
of them.
So as I said, as that happens, that guy winces and like comes to. What do you do, Fizz? Do you
Just-
help him up or do you leave him be?
No, I just leave him.
Okay.
Give,
Okay.
give him a kick.
Amazing. Okay, yeah, perfect. Roll a d4.
Sure.
Yep.
Uh,
Excellent. He takes 2 damage and dies.
Great.
Yeah. Yep. As we picked all of his
Wow.
all the wounds off. So yeah, that we fade out on you,
Nice.
as I said, fade out on you guys heading off with Kurt Russell towards wherever his like bandit home is. And what we'll do is, as I said, we'll take a wee 5-10 minute break here and we'll come back. So see everybody soon. So we should be... Okay, there we go. Should be back. Here's hoping. Yes. So, that is indeed my face. Welcome back to Session 2 of No Backstory Dungeon World Edition. It is the 3rd of December, 2021. I'm Ryan, the GM. There's probably more to this that I say, but it's part 2. What are you hoping for? Here are the players.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm playing Ella Watch, who is now a rat lady.
I'm Dylan, and I'm playing the very ever pink Rose.
Rosé, I think it's pronounced.
Rosé.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and I'm a visible nightmare at this point, and I hope you don't like feet.
Because you ain't got none. You only got hands.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm playing Fizz, who has a very strong jaw.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Yep. Yes. So we follow the mystical wasteland bandit leader Kurt Russell back to his, bandit camp. But on the way, you stop to rest, to recover and such. You all find yourselves with new mutations, thanks to the stress of the battle, amping up your, time exposed to the wastelands. So let's start from the top. So I'm Hannah. Do you want to give me a roll, a D1000 for your new mutation?
Oh. Enough zeros then.
Oh.
Okay.
Let me navigate to that.
Not a single digit this time.
I assume all the audio was fine. Did we check that?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
working fine.
cool.
It's working fine.
Good. My brain, I think, just accepted that because Alexander in chat said rat lady, so I kind of assumed that it all magically worked out.
Yes.
So, the power is called Heal Brain.
Cool.
This mutant can heal... Stick with me here, folks. This mutant can heal mental disorders, behavioral problems, and neurological chemical imbalances in others. The mutant may also encourage the target's brain to heal from massive physical damage, but this takes months at the very least. Okay? Roll me a d4.
Okay. There's more dice involved.
Oh no.
Give me a 4, a 6, and an 8.
Okay, a 4,
Mm.
a 6, and an 8.
Okay. So, the first one was for the duration of relief from problems. Okay?
Okay.
And it lasts several days. Okay, is the one you got.
Cool.
And the next one is the range within which the healing can occur. And you rolled what, a 3 was that?
Yeah.
3 says it requires communication, so you need to be able to obviously communicate with the person.
Cool.
Okay. And an 8 is the speed of the healing. And you got 6. You got 6. It takes several minutes. So after several minutes of conversation with you, you can give people several days worth of relief from, brain problems, physical or mental.
You have a therapist.
Yeah, gonna go back and become a therapist.
It's like pretty damn.
Once I'm not a rat anymore. To deal with the rat lady thing. And then I make a great therapist.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Give me a second, I'll paste all this in.
Yeah.
Yes, Callum, I know. Yes. We've already had Alexander's outrage at this too. So Alexander and Callum are my rat boys from my other games. Separate games. So
It happened purely on chance with rolls. She rolled all
Yeah, I
Hannah,
just rolled.
you're in a
of it.
very elite
Chance
club
that
now.
did this.
Okay, cool.
You're in a
Rat
very elite
queens.
club. Yeah, you're in the rat gang, the rat pack. Obviously, it'd have to be right.
Rat, of course.
Rat
Yeah. Don't worry, Callie. There's still time to mutate.
You could roll exactly the same thing. Like, it could happen, statistically.
Right, let me paste all this in before I forget. So we've got a note of this nonsense. Where are we here? There we go, there's that. And then it was several days. It was requires communication. And it was several minutes. Takes several minutes to have a look. Not bad though, not bad.
Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty damn cool. Okay, so the order is shaken up a bit because people change names, but that's fine. So, Natalie, you're next then. It would have been Dylan, but Natalie has usurped you in the order.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Is 314 the Job-like thing from the Bible? Is that what that is? Job 314?
Pi.
Pi.
Is it pi as well?
Yeah, I think it's pi.
Job 314. I'm gonna see if that's the thing, because I just feel like that's... Yeah, because it's from Mission Impossible. That's what it was.
Oh.
Way back from that. Yeah, that was a weird reference to live in my brain.
Yeah.
Random.
Is it also pi?
Yeah.
Did we make that? Okay, good.
Yeah. 3.14 and etc.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, so 314. Let's see, what do we get?
You turn into a pie.
Okay. Bracing yourself.
Yep.
No sense of touch.
No sense of Ooh.
This mutant
Okay.
is almost totally unable to sense by touch, but still feels pain.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, can I have that piece?
All the bad parts without the good parts.
I told you they're not all good.
Not great.
Oh
Can you
dear.
feel somebody giving me?
It does say is almost totally unable to sense by touch.
Would you classify that as a brain injury of some kind? Are all mutations brain injuries? Is this just fake news? Is it all in our minds? Can I just fix it
This
all?
tale is impressively in my mind then.
Maybe that's what it starts from there. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's a thing. Yes. Rosé.
293.
293. That's good, that wasn't too far away from this, actually. Inflation! This mutant is able to increase the appearance of its size either by an expandable hood, like a cobra,
Oh.
frill, or ruff,
Oh my God.
or by puffing itself up, inflating loose, stretchy skin with air, gas, or liquid.
Oh.
I am a pufferfish.
Fugu!
Wait.
Where are you?
With your fuchsia eyes and salmon hair.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Either by an expandable hood, frill, or ruff. Interesting.
That's a word.
Yep. Okay. Kelly. Okay, some 5, 3, 7. Let's see what that is. Five, 3, 7. Okay. Eidetic memory. This mutant has
Ooh,
perfect
okay.
recall. Perfect recall and can peruse its memories like films or photographs.
Amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
Don't need that math anymore then.
Can I? Is my eidetic memory now for all my memory, or just since I've got this power?
I mean,
Can I?
it says,
Forever.
it just says you get perfect recall,
Okay.
right? So yeah, it just
Okay.
covers the whole filing cabinet. Yep.
Great.
Mhm. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Oh dear. So is that the first, like, besides the Astral Projection one, is that like the first one that's been like super like weaponizable that wasn't just claws that everybody seemed to like bank on? Since we did have a hefty dose of claws at the start of the game. which I think
Yeah,
nobody
it's
has
more-
none.
I'm more
No,
like
they all gone.
mindy,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
mindy one.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So, after you all rest, this is what you discover. You have these new abilities. I love the idea that if Rose is sleeping and she just swells up all of a sudden.
Oh my god, she's like Aunt Petunia. Not Aunt Petunia. The other one.
Yeah.
She's like
Aunt Marge.
Aunt Marge and like
Yeah.
floats. to the- Yeah.
Rose! Rose! Come back!
Get down from there.
It's so good.
Don't like heights. We've established this.
I love that you've now gone from Rose to Rose.
Mhm, mhm. That's fair. Okay.
Rosé's better anyway.
Yeah. The dice rolls are deciding it's Rosie, I think. That's
Oh,
why.
yes.
So, yeah. I think Kurt wakes up, looks at everybody, and then everybody looks at him. And then I roll a D1000 to see what happened to him during the night.
Oh.
Oh, it's spreading.
Dun dun dun
Like,
dun!
Yeah.
The village was right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, what the hell did he get? Let's see.
Is his name Kurt?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
He got a tail as well. I wonder how fitting that is, because yours was round his neck. It's so good.
No, watch out.
Oh my. Kind.
A long tail is what it says.
Oh.
Not massively
Kind of
described.
tail. No, just long.
So I'm just
Just a
gonna
piece of rope.
pop this in as well, since it's there. Okay. There's what he got. So I think, like, he wakes up, looks at everybody as if, what the fuck? And then you all look at that, and yeah, very possibly. It could be Nightcrawler. And then you just notice this just like, swaying side to side behind him. This fairly long tail. There you go, look how effortless that was woven into the story.
Oh, congrats.
Looks like he goes,
Oh,
on what? Surviving the night? And he chuckles to himself.
On being one of us.
What?
Might want to
One
look
of
behind you.
us.
And he turns
One
round,
of us.
and yeah, he does that dog thing for a second or two as he spins a bit, chasing his tail. And then he's like, what? No. He like just pull at it and goes, ow! You just did this to me.
You did it to
We
you.
did warn you.
Okay, he goes, narrows his
I
eyes.
don't-
Maybe the village was more correct than we'd thought.
We don't talk like that. We don't talk like that.
I feel like we just assumed they were bigoted assholes.
They are bigoted
Yeah.
assholes.
they can all do one.
Who wouldn't want a tail as I sway mine back and forth?
Do you
gotta think,
deflate?
man, if you're... Am I just
Yes.
holding on? Can I just be holding on to the tail like a balloon?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Just like holding on, like this is normal. With my foot hand as well. I'm just doing a hand. Yeah,
Slimy.
You get used to it, my dude.
Oh,
So gross. Oh,
So-
dear.
so gross.
I mean, your people gonna like us if this is the byproduct of us being there?
Yes, my people listen to me. They'll like who I say to like. It kind of gives you like a knowing nod. Like that's meant to be comforting and a warning, right? Like you know enough to kind of like read that. Also, yeah, you do heal hit points when you're back, so everything will be back to their max.
Ooh,
Yay.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Did anyone have enough XP to level up? By the way, I think you need 8 to get to level 1. To
Halfway there.
Nice, nice.
No.
Okay, it's fine. But yeah, he looks at you and everything says. Again, you give you like that repeat nod again, Morand, as if like now that you understand what he means by that, he kind of like confirms it and he goes, "Let's not waste any more time on this." And then he like coils his tail up a bit like a rope and just slings it on his arm, and off he walks again, like hacking at the overgrowth with his machete.
I'm gonna have to look at everyone and be like, "Can somebody tie the packs on? Because my hands are not great right now."
I'll carry them.
I try and pick something up and instantly drop it. I do the thing where you try and juggle because you drop it and then you're like, "No, I've got it. I've not got it. I've not got it."
I've got plenty of hands.
Oh,
I'll carry this time.
okay. I look sad. I look forlornly at my frying pan.
I'm gonna scritch you behind the ear. With my hands, not my feet. Feet hands.
I do that kind of like, yeah.
Now, I will say as well, for the inflation, it doesn't say that you get the ability to float when you inflate. But I imagine you would be more buoyant in water, for example.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, cool. But you could be dragged around as a big inflatable ball on a tether by the tail if
I
that's
do
what
not
Warren
want that.
Yeah. Just for clarification, yeah. Yep. Oh dear.
Your balloon fantasies are ruined.
No.
Runs fast enough, maybe not. So yeah.
If we get our hands on some helium.
Yeah. Oh dear, that's exactly what I was thinking of as well. Is it Veruca? Is that her name? Or is that somebody
Veronica?
else?
It's something like that.
One that says I want.
Oh, her name's
It's
Violet.
Violet.
Okay.
Violet.
Returning Violet.
Violet.
Violet Beauregard, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's Veruca Salt.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Violet.
Yeah.
Mike TV.
Her song from the musical
And
is.
Augustus Gloop.
Okay. So, you just follow on, or do you just have another secret chat?
Yeah. No, I'm just
I think we're just
I'll carry
bandits
the
now.
packs. I'll carry the packs.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So yeah, you said you travel for like another maybe half a day, and yeah, you end up at this reasonably fortified looking makeshift structure, right? Like lots of sheet metal paneling and stuff. It would look perfect in Waterworld and or Mad Max movies and everything. You know, all the joyous post-apocalyptical settings. And Kurt walks up to the big kind of sheet metal gate and he bangs on it a couple of times, and then does a kind of strange whistle pattern, and then you hear a kind of reply, like a whistle reply, and then you hear the sound of metal scraping on metal, and then the big sheet metal door kind of gets pulled away, and he kind of gestures for everybody to head inside with a bit of a smug look, and then he heads.
I'm gonna just keep Fizz close.
Okay.
Going in?
Yeah,
I
going in.
guess
we're
it's what.
here,
Yeah. Yeah, we may as well.
Right, just be ready to use those teeth ears.
And,
Nice fight, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
then you head inside.
Switch her hair.
Yeah, you head inside, and it looks like a very cramped but bustling little village. In the walls, there's a lot going on. Lots of kind of oil drum type fires on the go with spits makeshift over them and such. Loads of kids running around as well. Yeah, it's pretty busy. There's, from what you're seeing here, there could easily be 100 people crammed in this little place. Just from what you're seeing initially.
And everyone seems pretty healthy. No,
No, everybody looks like they're living in a shithole wasteland.
No, I mean anyone else. Obviously,
Other mutants.
Mutated. Yeah.
Well then. Do you want to read that out, by the way, since you posted it in? You feel free to.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I was just saying, just because, she flicked her hair,
Mhm.
but she's got fried white hair,
Mhm.
with dark ashy roots. But she probably bleached it with household bleach because that's all there is around. She's got motorcycle goggles on her forehead, with rings of soot around her eyes. So
Nice.
she's kind of a bit twitchy. She's just got typical apocalyptic gear, fishnet, long sleeve, all torn with their tank top and cargo trousers. But she's
Is it a
Dr.
tank girl tank top? Is that what it says on it? As a logo? Just tank girl? Because it's very...
Yeah, just the tank girl tank top, yeah. But yeah, she's just like a young female Doc from Back to the Future.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So good.
Was it nice being able to choose your hair color?
Okay, bleacher. Got some
Yep.
in my bag if you want.
I mean, it's the easiest way to defeat that like mutation, isn't it? It's just dye your hair. Like, oh dear. So yeah, Morin, you asked about like, is there mutations in the camp? Why don't you give me a discern realities roll?
Sure.
As you like take in your surroundings. Why don't you mark XP instead?
Congrats.
Yay.
And a mutation.
Yep.
Hey, like a 1.
Ooh.
The stress of looking around has caused you to
I don't like people, yo.
Ugh.
501.
Okay. Let's find out what that is. Imagine it was just explosion power. Let's see. What was it you said? You don't like people?
I don't like people.
Your mutation has felt this deep in your soul and has given you the ability of animal friendship.
Yes!
Oh, you can be
Yeah, we're
best
friends.
friends, yeah.
Also, Colin, I think
New
she
bond.
is still doing the Tank Girl movie. I think. So
Can I have that chat, please?
nope, I'm going to finish reading it. So this mutant has a natural talent for handling animals. No animal will harm this mutant except in self-defense, and will often be calm and friendly. It does not apply to monsters.
Okay. That's pretty baller.
It's alright, yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
Might be my favorite so far.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good.
Does
good
it
one.
apply to Ella?
Yes. Are we now?
I think you said does not apply to monsters.
Oh wow.
How How dare you?
I did think that too, but I wasn't. I'm glad I wasn't the one who said it.
Wow. Savage.
Can I heal my own brain injury from it?
Yes, talk to yourself for a couple of minutes and you'll
You
be
just
fine.
so you're not a monster.
I thought a bird was
Just a
a
mutation.
physical.
It's just part of. It was a segment.
Yeah. Terrible. Okay, yep. Yeah, I think you've got like no idea because like the sensation of all like the animals that are clearly being like kept for food overwhelms you, Morand. Because obviously there's very little obviously farming available in the wasteland. So like when you look around to try and see mutations, that like almost overlay, like the colours all, the hue of it all changes, and then all of a sudden it's like it overwhelms you essentially. That's what happens. So you definitely need a moment or two. So like maybe even clutch at your head or something to represent perhaps some kind of mental strain, you could say.
I don't feel good. I don't feel good. This place is much too loud. Too many.
Straight to the cattle.
Perhaps something Ella could do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ella, like
it was
think
like-
at her.
Soothing circles. On the upper back.
Support group.
And just like, just breathe through. You just gotta, like, do some yoga. Like, just go outside. You know that shit
We
advice
are
that everybody
outside.
gives you. We're not outside. We're in a weird cattle container.
While they two are having a complete and healthy therapy session, go not outside!
Yeah,
Calm voice.
yeah, great advice.
Yep.
This is what everyone should.
Rose, sorry, and Fizz, what are you doing? So I know Fizz was close by Morin, but Morin's obviously broke off and started to have like her headache. What are you two up to while they two are having their chat?
I want to go over to the kids
Mhm.
and then use my inflatable face to make silly faces at them.
Yeah, and I think like they do that typical thing that kids do, where like they all like kind of like stay away from the stranger and then very quickly go over and like then one of them's brave and comes up and like pops like your cheek, if you make sense, to see if it like how it feels and stuff. And there's various giggling and such. Yes.
Yes.
And then very quickly, their parents probably like come over and shoo them away and give you like a dirty look.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of looking around, like taking everything in, photographs of all of it.
Yep.
In my head, like snap,
Mhm.
every time I blink my eyes.
Nice. I like the idea that you're doing it was like the office, Pam and Jim, with their
Yeah.
wedding. Yep. Nice. But yeah. Okay. After maybe like say 10 or 15 minutes or whatever, and like you can clearly tell the crowd around you are like keeping their distance, but like obviously muttering and chatting and stuff. And you see like Kurt stomp back down some kind of stairs that lead up to like like almost like stackable cargo containers. And he heads down them, walks over, and like just turns to the crowd and go, "What are you all looking at?" And then like claps his hands really loudly above his head, and everybody like like goes about their business.
Like the Viking clap from when
Yeah.
Iceland was in the year.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And they all kind of like begrudgingly go about their business because obviously probably not much new happens here. So it's probably quite interesting when some strange looking people come in, especially with the quote unquote leader. So he walks up to the group and then he looks at Morand and he goes, "What's up with you?"
More weird shit. Welcome to It's Like a Daily Occurrence.
Kind of like adjusts,
Daily occurrence.
like he adjusts the air quote rope on his shoulder and he goes, "Good to know, I guess."
Yeah.
then
Fun
it-
sleeping.
And he kind of just gives you like a kind of nervous laugh look, and then he says to everybody, he's like, "Well, I've got to use a bunk, so let's go get your stuff. Don't leave anything unattended. The kids are quick."
Rosie, check your pockets.
My pocket.
I'll just walk next to him and just be like, "You're one of us now. One of us."
I think he just like he stops and kind of turns and he says, "You want to sleep under this roof?" And he looks up at the open, aired courtyard, and he kind of goes, shakes that off and goes, "You'll need my blessing. You won't get that if you harass me. I'm in a bad mood. Let me go sleep that off first, then you can harass me." And he just puts like a hand on your shoulder, reassuringly, just nods solemnly at you, and then just
I'll
point.
hold you for that.
And he says, "No doubt you will." And he points down like the kind of gangplank of metal that's all been like sheet metaled over, and he points like a cargo container down, like maybe 3 or 4 big containers down the way, and goes, "The blue one, you can sleep in there."
Have doors on it.
Oh, it's got a big cargo container door on it, yeah. You have to. But
We're
the way that's what he does.
bandits now.
Yeah.
They might just close us in it though. I'm just like,
And what's the point of that? We can't bring in.
Sleep on top of it.
Is there not another one on top of it?
No, this
stack.
this one's like maybe this one's maybe got like enough that you could maybe like cram yourselves all side by side on top of it if you want, the way it's been stacked. But no, it's probably best to sleep in it ultimately. Is anyone going to the container?
I'll start moving.
Go.
towards it.
Yep.
Before I go, I'll offer some like, yes, you should drink some chamomile tea. That makes everything better.
He goes,
Shit, therapy advice.
and he goes,
Too.
"Ah,
Said he had a headache.
did you happen to bring some?"
Do we have any in our bag?
I
I have no-
was gonna say you can
And chamomile.
if you want to have had like the last of the chamomile tea, and you can have had it. Yeah.
I stole all the tea out of spite before we left.
Yeah.
Raid the tea stores. I
All
love
the
that.
tea that we could find.
Only we stole the tea and everybody's left shoe.
Mhm.
Only their
Everybody's
left shoe though.
And all of the frying pans.
I like to believe that you've taken the 2 frying pans from Pendle. I'll let you also have the chamomile tea from Pendle, and you put all of the left shoes in the tea cupboard.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They'll never find him now.
Yes. I give him some of our chamomile tea.
And he kind of just looks and says, "Thanks, I guess."
Good for headaches. Like big wide rat eyes.
Mhm.
Trying to look really sincere but just looking creepy.
Yeah, and he's doing his best to try and like just accept this is what he's dealing with in this day. Yep. And he goes, "If you need anything, try and make it wait till tomorrow." Just kind of nods.
Cool.
I'm gonna like
Hmm?
almost annoyingly hang out with the captain or with the
Like, yeah, cool.
leader.
Okay.
So, Cap, what are you gonna have us do?
He looks and he goes, "Cap?
Yeah, Cap.
Right.
Right.
And he goes, well, that, and he points at your tail.
I point at his.
And he, like, yeah, and like, it like takes it off his arm, and then like, you know, it all uncoils itself, and it starts like snake around a bit itself. And he says, show me how you did that.
Oh, sure. On you again?
He laughs. And he goes, no, Jimmy! And then he shouts down to like some random, like, clearly like somebody supposedly on watch that obviously like wakes themselves up on like the kind of guard tower for the door in. And he's like, sup boss? And he's like, come here. And obviously this guy shuffles over, and this guy maybe looks 19 if he's lucky. And he shuffles over, and he's like, oh, hello. And, like, starts like, you know, wipe his hand on his bandit armor, and then goes to like put his hand out to shake your hand, and then Kurt just smacks his hand away. It's like, no, just stand there.
Hey Jimmy, you ready?
It's like, am I? He looks to Kurt.
I lunge at him.
Okay. Right, so you want to try and just do the same, drag him to the ground again? Okay, so yeah, I think the best roll for this is probably still... Let's do a hack and slash this time. No, we'll do a hack and slash this time, right? I don't know if he's aware enough to try and make it a danger, so... Okay. Okay. Okay, no numbers I need to worry about. Good, good. So, yeah, you managed to pull it off, but again, kind of likewise, he has like, again, he's got some kind of like makeshift junk staff. It's like a bit of pipe or something, bit of long kind of like plumbing. And he obviously tries to like defend himself with that. So he like kind of smacks you in the knee or something as you go in, but you do end up like pinning him to the ground again with your tail at the neck. And then you just hear Kurt laughing, and he slaps his own knee as he's laughing. And he's like, let him breathe. Let him breathe.
Oh, right.
And he's like, huh. And Jimmy like quickly like very awkwardly squirrels up to his feet, and then like picks up his bar, and he's like, what? It's just like he doesn't know what's going on. And then Kurt's like, so it's about surprise.
I nod.
Okay. And then he's like, Jimmy, what do you think of her? And he's like, what? Like complete, like, you know, bright red cheeks at this point. And he looks at you, and he looks back at Kurt, and he's like, you're, and before he can even say anything, like the, you know, coil of his long tail ends up pulling him by the neck right down to the floor, and he smacks into the floor again. And that all came from Kurt, who just slaps his other knee, cackling to himself as if this is the best fun he's ever had. And he's like, seems mine's is a bit longer than yours though. Mine's isn't as scaly, from what I can tell. And like his maybe looks more like a bit like a lion's tail, you know.
Okay.
But very, very, very long. Like maybe 3 meters or something long, maybe 3-4 meters long.
Okay.
And then
Jesus.
Yeah, and then like hence why I had it like wrapped like rope over his shoulder.
Yeah.
To disguise it. And then he goes over just kind of cackling to himself, and he helps Jimmy up, and he's like, back to the wall. He just like does a thumb over his shoulder, and Jimmy just looks like he has no clue what's just happened to him. And he very quickly like, truffles off, and then like as it like goes to walk past you, stops and like nods once, like with red cheeks, and runs off.
Just wave at him. Bye, Jimmy.
And yeah, he doesn't say anything. He just very quickly like 2-step runs his way all the way there, back to his post. And he says, "Huh, handy." He looks at you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I know. And he walks away. Yeah. So, as you've done that, everybody else is headed to the storage container that is now your home. You head inside, and there's like a bunch of like very makeshift cots like set up, like basically essentially bunks set up. Like, you know, various kind of like forms of like, some might be like wooden crates that have been stacked, some might just be like plastic boxes or something. But either way, there's been like, you know, makeshift beds set up in here. You're probably not the first people to have slept here. Let's put it that way. You rub your hand feet all over the door.
Yep. Just all over like the bar and the handle and all of like the mechanisms that you need to actually lock it down. It's just like covered in slime.
Nice.
Lauren, how are we going to get out?
I
We don't-
mean, as long as the door stays open. It's just in case somebody tries to lock us in.
I look at the very sticky door.
Mm.
Okay, sure. Can I have also had some kind of like weird chamomile tea? Can I have some kind of incense? Something I can like cleanse the space with?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like start making it look nice.
Yeah.
Check for bed bugs.
Okay.
Check there's no fleas.
Why don't you give me some discern reality? We'll see
Cool.
what you find. Should give the place a
Yeah.
once over.
No.
Oh,
1 and a 6.
Oh, one
so-
and a 6.
So the 1 is first though, right? But
Okay.
I'll let you pick. Do you want to get the new one first and then potentially lose it? Or do you want to just do you have any? In
Yeah, I
fact,
wanna-
you have some just now, right? You've got the rat face, you've got the mental
Yeah,
like the
yeah, I've
healing
got
pearl.
rat. I'm a rat
Okay.
and a brain
So-
heal.
Okay. So normally I'd go by the way the dice were, so gain 1 then lose, but I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to lose 1 first and then get a new one? What way would you prefer?
Is this a case-by-case basis?
I'm just asking Hannah.
I think I'd rather get one and then lose one. Oh, I don't know.
Mm.
Ooh, decisions.
I quite like your therapy.
So do I, and I also quite like being a rat. I don't really want to lose either of them.
Then get the new
Therapy
one first.
rat.
Yeah, get a new one first.
Okay, cool. So roll, and we'll see what you end up with.
Okay. This might not help. That feels very similar to maybe what I got first.
Okay. Can I have a 6, an 8, and a 4?
Oh god.
8,
Here we
4.
go again.
Great. 6, 8, 4.
Thank you. So, you have an aura of fear.
Ooh.
This mutant projects fear into the hearts of those around it. The range of the fear, the range of it is 10 feet or 3 meters. Okay.
Okay, cool.
The strength of the fear is crippling dread.
Ooh.
You need to keep away from us.
And
Yeah.
all the fiction.
oh wait, no, sorry, I'm reading this in the wrong order. Sorry, these have been
Yeah,
rolled
sorry,
different.
I
So
clicked them in the
range is
that they
fine. The
came
first
through.
one, range is
Yeah.
fine. Okay, so that
Cool.
was, and that's the 4. The crippling
They're
dread's
both
fine as
2.
well because that's a 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. And then that's fine. It didn't actually ultimately matter. That was good. And then it's at will, so you can choose the
Okay.
trigger for it. At will.
Okay, good.
Number 1 is always on. So good luck with that.
Oh,
So
that
it's fine.
sucks.
Yep. The options were always on, requires concentration, at will, and stress induced. So
Ooh,
at will for
Ooh.
the 2 is the best one to have rolled.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty damn good.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah. So let me post all that into the chat for you.
Thank you.
It's quite an interesting thing to get when looking for like bed bugs and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get out of
Maybe
here,
I'm
bugs.
really scared of bed bugs.
Well, now they're really
Now
scared.
they're
of
scared
you.
of you.
Exactly. Man, crippling dread is something though, right?
Yeah. I was like, guess we're not sleeping with her tonight.
Yeah. But hey, if it's at will,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you can ask me a question from the list as well to gain it like
Ooh.
contextually. So your list's in that little box. So they are what happened here recently,
Oh.
what is about to happen, what should I be on the lookout for, what here is useful or valuable to me, who's really in control here, and what here is not what it appears to be. Obviously some of these might not be
Ooh.
relevant, but this is you like going over the container, I suppose. Right?
Yeah.
So
Maybe what should I be on the lookout for? So yes, I suppose Morin's paranoia creeps in. And I guess I'm checking there's no like traps or
yeah, and I think like ultimately like you could even have the what is about to happen if it's like regarding things like, you know, is this safe is ultimately what you're trying
is
to
this
ask,
safe?
right?
Will we be bitten by bedbugs?
So like it doesn't like the impression you get from this place, because it is also, it's like a kind of perception, investigate and insight all rolled into one, this kind of skill, depending on the context. You don't feel like this place is designed to be a prison container or a trap. It does just look like what people are sleeping in because it's waterproof, right? So that's what you get from that. Yeah, and you shake all the beds, you know, make sure you get
Flip the mattresses.
yeah,
Freshen it up a bit.
yeah.
I feel a creeping dread of fear. You go, ooh. That one's new.
I think the other two that are in the container with you definitely feel that on that immediate when it activates as well. That pulse of crippling dread and then the dismissal. Straight away, I think that's both Morind and Fizz, I believe. So yeah, what's Fizz up to?
Do I not have to roll now to see which one disappears?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, we do indeed.
Yeah, sorry.
Might in fact just lose the fear. So a D3?
Yeah.
You get 3, right?
D3. Yep. Oh, I'm not a rat person anymore.
No.
Oh, so sad.
You've chased all the vermin away, apparently.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The good catch. You were meant to. Yep. Thank you. Yeah. So Fizz, what's happening?
I go and choose the mattress that's furthest away from the door.
Okay. Yep.
It's like flop down onto it already.
Nice. Yep. Just chilling. Just chilling.
Yeah.
Okay. Morind?
I'll go
Finish sliming up the door.
on the
Yep.
bed. Yeah, finish slamming up the door, go around and see if there's enough space in the bed to join Fizz.
Okay. Yep. It's like a single bed, if you will, but you can both, you know, get cozy.
Big spoon, please.
Okay.
I feel like I'm like a foot and a half like shorter than you. Something.
I guess
Don't be the
that's.
big
I don't think
Like
that's
a
called
backpack.
spooning anymore. I was going to say it's jetpacking, right? That's
Yeah, it's
jetpacking.
jetpacking.
Mhm.
Look, I try not to make fun of my girlfriend's height. She's sensitive.
Right. Okay. Rosé, do you head back to your?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And yeah, I guess like you just rest, I guess, until the next day. Okay. Okay. So the evening passes without incident. There's probably a lot of new noises to get used to, as you know, you would imagine. Sleeping in a strange place with like a lot of new people. But other than that, nothing much happens other than you hear like a bang 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 in the morning.
Go.
Oh no, yeah. Are you
Oh,
gonna?
no,
Are you
no.
I reach out with my tail and I just pull it open without even getting up.
Okay, yep. And then in walks Jimmy. Like, you know, some like mugs with like steam kind of coming off them. And he sets them down and he's like, looks around awkwardly at everybody and sits them down on the floor and just goes, and then just leaves. As if he was going to say something, just leaves.
Bye, Jimmy.
Jimmy?
No, that was Jimmy.
How'd you know his name?
How do I? What?
You tried to strike.
I attacked him yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Good fella.
What? Oh. Is that how we make friends here?
I mean, I think we're friends.
I'm sure you are.
What did he leave us? The steaming cups.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
wanna go try it?
I will look at it first.
Yeah, it's some kind of like warm liquid in a mug. Kind of looks some kind of like broth.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll go up and
Does it
just
smell?
drink it.
probably does smell.
But
Yeah,
kill us. They would have done it last night. Just drink it.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. It is essentially just like soup in a mug, right? Is ultimately what it is, but it's like a kind of like broth or stew or something. So it's like clearly whatever they've had on hand in the morning, they've made a big pot of, and they've just brought you like 4 mugs of it.
It's good. Soup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drink the soup.
Yeah.
Soup.
Cheers to a new home.
Clink.
Clink.
get too comfy.
Okay.
You didn't have to sleep on the floor.
And
Well,
yeah, go for it.
well, we still sort of did.
It's definitely
Floor
better
was
than
like-
just the.
True.
And yeah, you see like a bubbling in your stomach. Obviously, it's maybe the first like proper like foodstuffs that you have like eaten in the last couple of days. Because obviously you've been on the road for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Chamomile tea doesn't really sustain as you would like it to.
Yeah, no, we made a mistake and we only packed tea. We haven't brought any food.
Why did you bring 2 frying pans for wide
Nonsense.
teacups? And then everybody roll me on the D1000 table. So let's start in a sensible order, shall we?
I was gonna say, we were running at once.
Yeah. What?
So Hannah, go for it.
Okay.
Are we truly embracing the chaos right now?
No, I can't track that much chaos.
D1000. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Imagine you just became a rat again. That'd be nice.
That'd be great. I'd have to roll so much the same though to get that again.
I've seen stranger things, to be fair. Oh my god, it's so good. You're bioluminescent. So wait for it though. Roll a d6.
Okay.
We have a dedicated nightlight.
Yes. At least my fear won't be fear of the dark.
The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
Roll another d6.
Okay.
We ride.
Okay,
Oh.
perfect.
Okay.
So the second one was for me to decide if you could. Sorry, it says there's a 1 in 3 chance that the mutant can change the colour of its bioluminescence. So I was going to say on a
Amazing.
5 or a 6 you could, so that's what that roll was for. Mostly
Wow.
because I didn't finish reading the description before I saw the table. So the first roll is for the table, which is the trigger for it.
Okay.
So
Always on.
so we've got part of the mutant's body generates a cold, softly glowing light. Choose a colour or roll on either the basic or extended colour table. There's a 1 in 3 chance that they might be able to change the colour of its bioluminescence, and you got that. So that's nice. And then I'll paste in all of this, including the trigger. Oh, ignore that last part. It's just so the trigger that you rolled was a 1, which is arousal or excitement.
Yeah. Amazing.
Whoa.
Amazing.
The options were that, at will, or glows in the dark, or stress induced. So I think you got the
You've
best
already
one.
got an at will. You already got your at will.
Yeah.
You roll there.
It'd be great if just clear and glowing at will.
So when you're turned on, you turn on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Okay, Natalie, I think you're next on the list. Yep.
7, 2, 1.
Okay, let's see where we're over there. 7, 2, 1. Oh wow, you'll like this one, I think. armored skin.
Oh, armored. Ah.
Yep. This mutant
Nice.
may strengthen its skin at will, turning it into protective armor that appears strange and unusual. Bone, glass, ice, metal, or plastic, for example. I love the idea of plastic in a wasteland, it's brilliant. While the mutant's skin is armoured, it suffers from an impaired sense of touch and does not feel pain. The mutant can switch between its normal and armoured skins at will. There you go.
Already can't feel. This is just good.
I got some armoured
Feel
skin.
nothing ever.
Rosé.
737.
Oh,
Oh.
that saves me some scrolling. Okay.
Oh no.
Brainwasher.
Whoa.
Oh
shit.
no.
This mutant can alter the brain chemistry of a captive person. Over the course of several days, weeks, or months, depending on how many changes the mutant is making, the target's mind is erased, reshaped, and reprogrammed. Small changes require days. Deeply ingrained in cultural traits take weeks to change. Completely altering a person's identity and memories take months. This requires constant supervision, but the mutant may employ subordinates for basic tasks. The stronger the target's will, the harder the process is, and the more chance it can be reversed given time. Yeah.
Wow.
And inflation, remember.
And a snake's tail.
Thank God.
And your pink hair and eyes. Okay, and Callie?
Mhm.
Endorphis. Okay, yeah, nice. Not too far away from this either. Good. Okay. You got Petrifying Gaze.
Nice.
I need a D8, then a 10, then a 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this mutant can turn living beings into stone with a look. There is a 1 in 3 chance the mutant can reverse this process and restore those it has petrified. Okay? I think we'll just deal with that based on who we petrify. Duration of the petrification you rolled, what was the first one you rolled? So it was a 7? You got, yeah? Okay, weeks. So the duration can last weeks. The next one you rolled was another 7, wasn't it? And this is Okay, so this is for possible targets of petrification. Everyone the mutant looks at.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's for possible targets. Remember, this isn't necessarily like a... Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And the last one was the speed of petrification. Okay? Instantaneous.
Oh.
Hey, how'd you find out you got that power?
Oh no. Oh, no. Can you post it in, please?
I can. So... That's fun. Where are we here? Petrifying Gaze. There's that, and you got those weeks. And then we got... What was the next roll? It was everyone the mutant looks at. There we go. And
Everyone. Oh my gosh.
yep.
Oh no.
So
Was I already looking at Jimmy, wherever he was, because he let us in, or do you really? Yeah.
He's laughed, it's just us.
So you maybe you go and look out the door to obviously maybe thank Jimmy for the nice broth brew.
Thank you.
And yes, and
I was like, roll 1d3.
and as he goes to turn round, he just immediately turns to stone.
Jimmy, no!
Ah,
Is that a mental disorder by chance?
So was that him? Was that me?
Can I brain heal him?
There's an odd sense of
Maybe he just
stoic
thinks he's
calm.
stoned.
You just believe that you're stoned. It's all in your head. You
Put
just
some
need to do
chamomile
some
tea
deep
on it.
breathing.
Hands a cup of tea into like Jimmy's like stone hand.
Yeah.
Every day the ritual begins anew. Soon he will be a religion.
You'll be a real boy.
You bring tea to
In
the
a
special
few
statue.
Weeks, I'd say.
In a few weeks. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Wow. He was my friend.
Yeah, I assume you close your eyes.
I instantly, I don't close my eyes. I look down at my feet.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Tea.
What was that?
Yeah, what's wrong?
He's stone. I turned him to stone.
You did what?
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I looked at him.
Oh,
Oh, that seems not good.
right.
I just hold my hand over your eyes. No.
I was like, do I test it again? Is it like the...
So,
but
here's the
babe,
thing.
don't.
When Rose holds their hand over your eyes,
Oh,
do you look at their eyes or do you close your eyes? Do you look at their hand or do you close your eyes? What would you do?
I'd close my...
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna like dig through her pack and try and pull out some like gauze bandages to like bandage over her eyes.
There's no specific bandages, but you can tear up like bed sheeting or like fabric
Yeah,
of some kind.
just
Yeah.
something,
Mhm,
something,
Yeah, you can make shift that
something
easy.
clean, as clean as possible though.
Sure. Yeah.
In this hell,
Hurry, hurry.
Smells.
babe, I'm gonna have to just. I'm really sorry. I'll jog around here.
I could look at my feet. Why does I have to...
Yeah, but as soon as somebody's toes appear in your vision, then bye bye.
Also, there's no guarantee you won't turn to stone.
Mm,
Oh no. Oh no.
you're included in everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, cool. I'm blind now.
Do me a favour, roll a d6 and a 5 and a 6. Will determine something very vitally important to this. Nope.
Oh,
You-
he stays.
Yep.
petrified.
Yep. You cannot choose to pull him back. Nope. Alas.
Wait, what?
This was the 1 in 3 chance of if it can be reversed.
Oh, I see.
So it will wear off in weeks, but that was a roll to see if she has the choice to let it wear off now. As part of the power. Alas, no. Okay. What do you do on this fine day once she's like your eyes have been bound up? Okay.
Accident.
It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. And
Yeah.
I'll just like grab her hand. His hand.
Can we have a look around?
I mean,
I'm.
we know you, yes. One of you have bound up eyes, so.
Mhm.
Do we bring the statue in? Do we hide him?
Oh yeah, what did we do with Jimmy?
You can't forget about Jimmy.
Where's the boss guy? Where's he gone?
So
need
we
to
should
speak to him.
tell him.
Wait,
I
no,
wanted
what's
to
happened
sort of-
him?
Yeah, I wanted to sort of look around if we are going to come out and be like, are there like any other new mutations popping up? Like, are we infectious? Interested.
Okay, well, what would you like to do? Because that would involve looking around like in a makeshift fort, right? So that would involve like
Suppose if what?
being a bit more intensive
Maybe.
in your search.
Split up and look.
Yeah, if we're off to find the leader anyway.
Okay.
The leader.
Are you leaving Jimmy outside the cargo
Oh,
container,
Jimmy.
or
I don't know what looks more guilty. If we move him inside or if we leave him there.
just trying to hide him for a couple of weeks? You know.
Yeah.
Or like throw a sheet on him or something at least to keep him dry. I don't know.
Yeah, let's bring him in.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It
you
can't
can
be-
help
it
now.
can't have
I'm
been
no
that
longer a
popular.
rat with clumsy hands.
Keeping a lookout.
Oh, you've not got clumsy hands anymore. You're no longer a rat. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
good,
So that's what I said.
Mhm.
I can
Oh,
help
sorry.
now because
Perfect.
I'm no
Yes.
longer a rat with clumsy hands.
Congrats.
So yeah, you've moved Jimmy inside. Who It sounded like Natalie was taking the lead on that, to be honest. So, do you wanna? I want you to roll Defy Danger with Strength, because this is going to be about how quickly you can shuffle them inside. And I want you. This is about getting caught, and I want Ella to roll Aid on that.
Aid.
Yeah. Nice, nice, nice.
2 6s.
Oh.
Oh.
And nothing on the aid, that's fine. That's okay. So you get to add like a 1. Okay. And okay, so roll Natalie to see what one you lose.
How many have I got?
Just I don't know actually how many have you got?
3, 5. I've got 5.
Okay.
I lose my fucking armored skin. God damn it.
Oh, didn't even get to use it.
I know, not even once.
That's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes. One day you're a rat, one day you're an armoured lady.
The good God takes it. The good God takes everything away.
It's only the one slot you do that, because as I said, we'd agreed it was only that. I feel like oh, in fact, I'll ask you this now. Do you want it to take away another one? Because then you might get 2 mutations if you roll double ones. How do you feel about that? Or are you happy with it just being a 1 gain and loss?
I mean, personally, I'm fine with the double up.
I'll go for full chaos. It's
Sure.
every time it's a 6, so I'll take another
Yep.
one. So that's a 4. No sense of touch. I can feel things again.
Yeah.
It's funny that went with the armour. That's quite funny. Since they seemed linked anyway.
They
How-
felt like that was weird. That's weird.
How odd. How odd. Well, what was your second last power that you got? So if armoured was last, what was your...
Animal friendship.
Right, okay, perfect. And then fourth was... Dear God, you've had a lot of mutations, that's all. That's how it goes.
It's me.
And, yeah,
Oh,
you
so
also...
what?
I know, to be fair, I know. Like, Morin, you, like, drag Jimmy in to the, like, scraping noises and whatnot. Ella, you have a tap on, like, your shoulder as you're, like, about to, like, close the kind of, like, cargo kind of door container over to try and like hide as much of what's happening as possible. And you turn around and Kurt's standing there with like his hands on his as well. Let's see if he's actually got his hands on his hips. We'll see what he ended up with overnight. Dun 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 dun. What even is this? Yep. Webbed digits. This mutant's hands and feet are webbed, allowing it to swim faster.
Great.
He's become...
So he can still have his hands on his hips.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's got his hand on his hips. He's noticed the webbing between his hands, or at least Ella does immediately since she's the closest, and says, "It's all the racket this early. Did you get the breakfast?"
It was lovely. New hands?
He just looks at them.
Wiggle my fingers at him.
I
It's
don't
like-
remember you having those before. Oh, I can't see anything. Fuck.
You can't
Oh, congrats.
Never mind.
And then he goes, "I see you lost the gestures to the face, implying like, you know, rat." Implying rat's the
Shame.
weirdest thing I've said as a GM, I think.
Yeah.
It's a lot of weird shit
You
as a GM.
rat. Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Kind of looks at his hands. Yeah, shame there's no lakes around.
Yeah, it's a pity. Lakes just no longer a thing.
Kind of just nods.
Just remember, just because you're all weird now doesn't mean the radiation won't kick your fucking teeth in or give you like 10 new mutations in like 3 seconds. So yeah.
So you're saying this from inside the container as you struggle with your wonderful friend.
It's
Stephanie.
Stone Jimmy.
A stone Jimmy. It's such a... Don't drop your stone,
Yeah.
Jimmy. Oh.
deposit him carefully and put my head
Mhm.
back out. Like, so what happened to him?
Yeah.
Like,
He
looking at
waves. He
Kurt as
just
if what's
waves.
new.
He just waves with his webbed hand.
Cool.
Oh, congrats, Cap.
He kind of like narrows his eyes at you, and just looks back at the gang and says, "So, do you want to make a name for yourselves? Get some better gear on those. Well, assuming it still fits by the time you come back. Got a proposition for you guys." He looks at everybody and says, "The properly elected mayor, you see, ain't me. I'm just the one that stepped up after they were kidnapped. I need you to go get her."
Where is
Why would you want that? You're in charge now. I mean, you're in charge, so.
He just laughs. He just laughs and says, I don't like being in charge. Lots of people like this, niggling at me and he just looks to you, Rosie, niggling at me every day for things and stuff. I used to be the raider leader. I'd go out, get supplies, take skilled people, bring them back, you know. It was good. Got first pick. Mayor dealt with all the problems. Now everything's my problem.
Just command someone to be the new mayor.
He kind of like raises an eyebrow at you. And then he's like, no. She was good at it. And he looks around and kind of like leans over the kind of like, you know, very precarious looking like banister next to him. And then like you see like people starting to like shuffle about their daily business in the morning light. Trying to like set up the kind of oil drum fires and stuff. And he's like, no offense to anybody here, but they're all they're people we've found along the way. Me and the mayor go way back. Kinda feel like I owe it to her, you know. It gives us like a wistful look over the, you know, the courtyard as it were. And says, so, he's in. Claps his hands together as if trying to heat them.
Who took her and why?
Ha! Funny you should ask. Not so much who took her, but what took her.
Alright. What
Oh,
took
yeah.
her and why?
Have you heard of a scrap dragon? And that's where we end the session.
Yes. Dragon.
So,
Dragon.
what would you like to call session 2 of the backstory?
Stone Jimmy.
I like implying rat.
Put your suggestions in our little chat and we'll see how we do.
That's great.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Stone Cold Jimmy, and then we need to take some version of Austin.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Yeah.
got stoned.
Alexander thinks on the same thought process as you are, Dylan. Oh dear.
Thanks for getting mud back.
Inflated or not. Oh dear. Ridiculous. Okay. Any other suggestions in chat? Because I only see...
My brain is just melting through everything.
Don't worry, we'll get it wrapped up if we're swift, don't worry.
Oh, it's so good though.
Gemstone. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Just do so.
Yeah, Medusa. Fizdusa.
Yeah.
You could have went fully if you wanted to merge everything that happened, and it's like the Fiducia oblongata, but I thought it was a bit wordy, so, you know, lots of mental problems. So we got Implying Rat, we got Gemstone, we got Fizdusa. Anything else? Suggest, Johnny? Gemstone and the Rat Pack. It's a bit lengthy, but I think it might fit. So, yeah. I suppose Jimmy the Stone. So if we're going for like mob names, it sounds like now.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What was the name of the village we came from again?
Pendle.
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 How could you forget? Don't you have a perfect memory?
No, that's
No, that's another.
That's
Somebody
Fizz.
else's.
No.
from.
I haven't learned everyone's voice yet.
And feel free to react to your favourite ones. Good soup.
Good soup.
So good. From Pendle with love. All the ones I'm wanting to suggest are far too long-winded.
Mm.
Like that, for all the tea in Pendle. Pretty in Pink's also good.
It only involves me, but I like it.
Right, so again, react, vote, etc., and then we'll see what wins. There are your choices.
Mm.
The club is so easy.
Mm.
We've also got exiles if we're going to go along with the what use where to start with thought process, since book club was the there's a suggestion. Okay, good soup, good soup. It's winning so far. Oh, I'll get more. Okay, if that's the votes, then good soup is the winner. Yatta!
Yep.
Okay, I'll pop that down. So, Callie, would you like to start us off with
Yes.
wrap-up chat?
That was interesting. It was really fun.
It was
I don't
nonsense.
know what was going on, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fun.
I hope you. Yeah, it was. I've wanted to do this idea for a long ass time regarding the mutant table thing. Like, that's been something I've wanted to use for ages. So I'm kind of glad it came up, and I feel like ad-libbing everything on the way was the way to do it, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Oh dear, it's just nonsense. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It was good. You just biting a guy's arm off is pretty nice. Yeah.
Just by yourself. Why not?
It's good. A bit of a love story in the making as well, it seems.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh dear. Oh, anything else?
Okay.
Okay. And Natalie.
I love it. I love it. It's just chaos. You have no control, and I adore it.
Yeah, control's overrated in RP.
It's just suddenly Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Why?
I know.
Because reasons. For Jimmy, our bro.
Yeah.
For Jimmy.
Our first NPC friend.
We barely knew ye.
Most of us didn't.
And I also love how it always comes back to Rat.
Yeah. Rat forever. Yep.
That is the one true form.
It's the great unifier. Yeah.
The great unifier. The ultimate equalizer.
Oh dear, ridiculous.
Great fun, guys. I'm looking forward to maybe doing a few of these when we're all our schedules are went to shit in December. So yeah, this is good fun. Up for more book club and more shenanigans, more soup.
More shenanigans in the wasteland, yeah. Oh dear. Oh, we all returned to the rat in the end, Alexander. Them. Excuse me. And Dylan.
Oh, the chaos was the best part by far. Just suddenly new abilities are great.
Yeah.
Even if most of mine are useless.
I mean, you say that, but like, when you need a flotation device,
Yeah, yes.
you'll be sorted.
I have no idea how I'm going to use the brainwasher.
I mean, that was pretty impressive, right?
That was pretty man.
Yeah, but... Hey guys, I'll see you in a week.
We just need a captain.
I mean, we're about to go try and rescue someone.
That's
Fair.
right.
True.
Yeah. Maybe you could try and brainwash a scrap dragon.
Ooh. Yeah, doesn't say.
Yeah, anything else, bud?
No, it was great.
Yep. I liked how you were able to change your sex long enough to pick what sex you were, and then you lost the power.
I didn't. I shouldn't have rolled.
Oh.
Not that I'm complaining about being a woman.
Yeah.
Just
At
one point, I had a chance, and then I gave it up.
Yep. Oh
I
dear.
was looking forward to be just gender fluid.
Oh dear. Hannah.
Yes, all the chaos. I really enjoyed that there was technically like we were like, yes, vegetable people. We'll go and oh no, we're bandits now.
Yep, you're gonna go save the
We
people that were
killed
being turned into food.
All his people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he went, do you guys want to be bandits? It's like, yeah. For sure.
Yep.
That sounds great.
Oh, thanks to Rose being like, hey, you got somewhere we can sleep. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yes. Lots and lots of fun. I'm excited to see where it goes. Now there's a dragon involved.
right? Gotta
And it
leave it on
is.
an interesting plot hook.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's definitely all of that. Like, yeah, every time, like, okay, cool. I think I'm starting to get. Oh no, cool. I'm somebody else now. Awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, great, rat. I'm enjoying this. Queen of the rats. Awesome. Oh, I'm not a rat anymore. Sad types.
But like, considering what my initial ruling was about double sixes or double ones, that came out like once in
Yeah.
that entire session. So I'm
Once.
glad we changed it to the sixes or the
Yeah.
ones because it definitely was more fun.
Yeah.
And like the whole point of this was rolling on the table. That's it. That's the game. So
Yeah.
it's good.
That was great.
Not gonna lie, I'm not really worried about this scrap dragon because my girlfriend just go look at the fucker.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
for
gonna be
sure.
a stone scrap dragon. It's gonna
I'll
be a
make
really
it
nice
scared.
statue.
Be really scared. And then it can be brainwashed and stoned.
It's so good. I also love the fact that you're assuming she'll retain the Medusa power before she
Until
gets to
that moment.
Just don't do anything stressful.
Yeah, just remain really calm.
Wrap her bubble wrap and just hold her. I'm like, Fizz, we're going this way. Don't worry. Carry you.
I love how he just got a tail and then webbed fingers as well. Poor Clark.
You're turning a fucking crocodile or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he could have, to be fair, he could have got like, what, polka dot skin?
Yeah.
Which definitely happened at one point.
Oh yeah, the
For
maroon
like
polka
a 1
dots. Yeah.
second. Yep. That was for a second.
It was a stress reaction, okay? But after getting shot, it was fine.
Ow.
Oh dear, that's weird. But yeah, yeah. I hope that was as enjoyed as it was funny because that was hilarious. I think half the fun of that for me was trying to adapt on the fly, right? To the new circumstances every second. It seemed. Yeah, that's enjoyable. If we do all sync up again, it could be fun to go see what the scrap dragon's made of. But at this point in time, you probably do just have the Medusa button currently, so it's maybe just because of cool. Just point Fizz at it. Done. Oh dear. Yep, done.
Fizz, babe, do you want to look at a dragon?
Just
Ready? Three,
hope-
2, 1.
just trying to make sure the mayor gets hit by it as well, you know. Oh dear, it's good. It's really good. Yeah. I guess in conclusion, thank you all for playing this absolute mad idea. It's always fun doing these no backstory ideas. They're nonsense and again system agnostic, which is nice. Beyond that, thank you everybody who watched. Thank you to all the Dungeon World people that were off doing their 79 player West Marches game. That was amazing. Thanks for joining us. Any of you that stuck around, I hope you enjoyed the Absolute Nonsense, which was a very barely used Dungeon World system. It mostly was there to support people existing with some kind of stats. But yes. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for everybody for watching. Say goodbye everybody that played. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.